started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that...
Hey. Be the reason someone smiles today. Okay, bye.
Is it because of... This is my mom. Hold on. I'm trying to work right now. You over there calling my phone. This is D'Angelo. You can say hi. And don't be holding up traffic because you got cars behind you. Did you record that?
After these messages, we'll be right back.
What? You never told me Massengill douche has Effectol. I just bought it. Only Massengill has Effectol for effective douching any time of the month.
Massengill adds Effectol to all 3 fragrances for a clean, fresh feeling of gentle, effective douching.
I've always liked Massengill's more comfortable slanted design, and only Massengill has Effectol for effective douching any time of the month.
Trust Massengill, the leader for 74 years.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Are these your drugs?
Look, Dad, it's not
Where
my...
did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
I order you to undress and show me your thingies.
But, Captain, that violates intergalactic law, or something.
Number 1, I order you to go take a number 2.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Tell me where specifically is the weirdest place that you personally, girls, have ever gotten the urge to make whoopee? The weirdest place, Olga? Yes, Olga?
In the ass?
No, what I'm talking about is the weirdest location, the weirdest place.
Location?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby Grant.
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
And that's what you're watching. Welcome to Wednesday and welcome to The Vibe. Thank you for that fine compliment. How's everybody doing today? It is the middle of the day. It is the middle of the week. What's good in the Stream Show Hood, everybody? I'm your man, BF Buffalo Bobby Fran. I got my Mr. T starter kit kind of hanging half in and half out. What's good, everybody? How you doing? I hope you're ready to hang out today on a Wednesday. I'm feeling good. It's not any Wednesday though, folks. A lot of you guys know already by looking at the show thumbnail. It's not any Wednesday. It's Whack-A-Go Wednesday here on The Vibe, folks. That's right. It's the one day a week where I kind of put it out there and let everybody know that I do have a goal today. What's it, $2,614.12, or just enough to make my wife, consider that this is worthwhile doing. So I appreciate any and all super chats that you can send my way on this Whack-A-Go Wednesday. We'll throw the little element in there when everybody hits me up with a super chat. We're going to have a lot of fun. I got bros backstage. We got friends in the chat. I got a whole sheet full of stuff here. It is Wednesday, so we're going to have to do, I am feeling pretty good today, folks. I'm feeling pretty good because it's Wednesday. Yes, I get a good feeling. I get a good feeling on Whack-A-Mo Wednesday, Whack-A-Go Wednesday. We're going to do soulful horoscope readings or rock you like a horoscope. What else we going to do? National Day Hey Hey. We're going to fall down Scott's hole. Scott's going to bring us his favorite locales from the internet. I'm going to do the not so serious news. I got a couple great stories we're going to have fun talking about at Len today. Ooh. And I think it's In-La Lounge Day today. My friend Bobby Nick's not here yet, but I'm sure he'll be along before you know it. We'll talk about In Lounge. I think it's In Lounge Wednesday. So this is just the start of the day, folks. All right. Let me turn down Flow Rider. Calm down. BF, that's copyright music. Flow Rider's going to come kick your ass. Well, come on. It's also Perry Wednesday. That's right. It's Cooking with Perry Wednesday, folks. So I'm going to start bringing the boys in now. I'm going to bring the prop master in first. He's coming up. I'll let him know what order they're coming in. I'm going to bring the prop master in first, and I'm going to welcome everybody and anybody that's joining us from the Andrew the Giant 96 channel. Andrew is co-streaming my show. This is The Vibe. This is where we do 3 hours of fun and positive vibes right here in the midday, folks. I'm going to bring the bro in now, and then I will bring Andrew the Giant in. He is my friend. He is yours. This guy is the prop master. He is Scott Fitzpatrick. Come on in, Scott. Come on in.
I'm also the new NXT World Champion.
Oh, shit. Let's give it up for that, then. I was hearing you guys, Oh, hell yeah, Scott. Always showing all the bits. You're getting a juicy man meat going today. You're getting it going a little early. The guns are looking pretty good there, Scott. Showing all your ink and all that. You don't have a fake snowboarder tattoo, do you?
No, I got I got a Grim Reapers and skulls and flowers.
And I'll let that stand out. Oh, you got the NXT behind you. There you go, yeah, buddy. Yeah, I was picking up a little bit on No Filter last night because Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays is No Filter with Andrew and friends, and you are said friend. So I see, like, for somebody that really doesn't give a shit about wrestling, you were super excited about winning this belt.
Yeah, winning's winning, man. And I took it away from the former champion. That I called him snoozing. It was Bobby Nick was the former champion.
Yeah. I heard your reluctance in your voice when you said that. Sorry you had to be at the hands of Bobby Nick, but it was like a 6-way, fatal 4-way. What kind of match was it?
Yeah, me, Shepardini, 2K, Bobby Nick, and Bybee and Andrew.
Well, for any of our friends that are joining us, lest they think we're really talking about a legit match, we're talking about these fun matches that our great friend P. Cunt, who's in the chat, and he always starts off the chat being very generous, especially on Whack-A-Go Wednesday. He makes these great wrestling videos. So none of us are being actually physical, right, Scott? We ain't got it down like that to win an actual belt. But if you want to have a fantasy, go over to P. Cunt 420 right here on YouTube and watch all of these fun wrestling videos that include myself, Scott, and all of the people from our kind of universe. And the link for P. Cunt is running throughout the entirety of the show. Now,
it's the only way I watch wrestling. I don't watch real wrestling. I only watch the
It's amazing. You see the reaction out of people like Reverend Wild Bill, and not just him, but people in general. When we talk about wrestling, man, you start getting the stinky boo boo with the sports and the wrestling. But even you, it makes you like enjoy wrestling just a little bit more, doesn't it?
Right. Yep, it does.
All right. Well, we're going to have to see what everybody's up to, but I'm going to bring the man of the hour. Should I say the men of the hour? I'm going to bring these guys in. I'm not looking a little gay back here, but let's see what they're up to. He is the star of Andrew the Giant 96 channel and the star of No Filter with Andrew and Friends. It is Andrew the Giant and Vinny. Come on.
Hi.
Uh-oh, it's a shirtless boys, Tikal shirtless boys summer. How you doing, Vinny?
It is. I'm great. I'm naked.
There you go. You're doing your thing, man. You're doing what you should be doing in Florida. Andrew, how are you doing, my friend, outside in the heat, buddy?
So I'm good.
You're good.
He lost some money today, unfortunately.
Like about the bet? He literally lost it rolling around? What'd you do? What did you do?
No, we hit the casino.
Oh. Was this last night or today?
To like an hour ago.
Whoa. You are killing it, Vinny. You've been down there for like a day and a half, barely 2 days now. I think it's been noon. You arrived on Monday. So 2 days, and I've seen that you were at the YMCA working out. And you're telling me that today you were at the casino?
Damn straight. No winners today, though, unfortunately.
Well, that does happen. And that's, they stay in business for a while for a reason there, Vinny, you know?
Yeah, no shit, eh? They have a big sign above it that says "Welcome, losers."
The house always wins. I'm gonna go. Let me show right here. Since you guys, let me get you off the screen. So, Andrew, before I take you off the solo shot, buddy, anything you want to say to your people over there on Andrew the Giant 96 joining us today?
This is BFF the vibe.
And I'm being held hostage. There you go. No, this is it, right. Thank you, Andrew. Andrew the Giant is co-streaming my humble show, BF Live The Vibe. If you got a second, why don't you come over here and check out BF Live The Vibe on YouTube for absolutely free and give me that free subscribe. I'd appreciate it. So I was talking about you boys went out yesterday, Vinny, and I think this is so great because I think a lot of people wouldn't consider doing it. But look at this. These boys are at the YMCA. Look at it. They're getting it. I'm going to go through your Facebook right here and show some of these pictures and videos that you took yet. Oh, here he is. You getting the sound on that?
Come on, Drew.
Is the sound coming through on that, boys?
Yeah, it's coming in.
All right, cool. There we go. Look at this. Both arms, bro.
You see that tricep?
Bro, I'm seeing it popping out.
That's my dog.
My dude's got shadow there, Vinny. He's got shadow.
Come on, Drew.
From muscle. I think this is great, man.
Oh yeah, he did really good. He was.
That's my dog.
I see four on what are them weights out? I see like four stacks.
Come on, Drew.
4 or 5 stacks.
There was plenty of resistance. No, it was fun. He lifted a lot of weights. He ended up going heavier. I didn't get a video, but he actually ended up going heavier.
I like this. You sung so well on this. I hope we don't get copyrighted on it. But look at this. Here we go. This is Andrew. Here we go. Andrew, kick your ass one hand at a time. I'll let that play one more time. That's worth it. The people next to you are probably like, why is this fool over here humming the Rocky theme? Fuck yeah. So there you go. So there's that. These are so fucking cool, man.
With all your might.
Got more video. Look at this shit.
Oh yeah, I was pulling on that thing. That thing was not easy. He had that thing at max setting.
Wow. So you had to put, it's like a resistance rope and they put those weights on it or something, or?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see.
There it is. With all your might.
That's what I liked about the lat bars, that he was working both arms in there, Vinny. I like that.
Absolutely. Oh, don't worry. He did the left with this one as well. So.
There it is.
That's fucking cool, man. Like I said, you've been down there for 2 days and you've already been doing all this shit.
Oh, this is just me. I just like having fun.
That's okay. You put it out there. Let me see. We'll do there you go. Look at that. Look at that, ladies. You get juicy man meat all the time here on the Vibe.
See my whole ass.
Nice inversion, bro, man.
Yeah, that's my favorite. That's a good stretch.
Damn.
I wish we could have gone today.
Yeah.
Wow, Andrew, that's awesome, bro. Oop, look at that! Look at that face.
I don't know if you could see, but his muscle, his arm is bigger than my arm. I'm pissed,
bro. Like here, Andrew got, bro. If you did this every day, Andrew, if you're like this with Harley working out, bro, if you put the time in like a little bit every day, you would just naturally like tone up, bro.
Absolutely.
You even lift, bro. You even lift. What the fuck, bro? Is that it? I think that's all the pictures on there right there. There you go. So that's what the boys was up to yesterday. The Florida boys, sun and guns. What do you think about that there, Scott? Andrew at the gym.
I'm glad to see him starting to work the left hand. That's what I've been worried about that arm.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
That's why his grip strength ain't the best on his left, so you gotta keep working on it.
Yeah, that was great.
He dropped a 10-pound weight on his foot.
Oh, damn! On his foot. That didn't hurt much, did it? That's all right. All right, well, I'm glad you guys are here, and I know that the chat is glad that you guys are here, so why don't we jump into it now? This is the time of the show where I put the goggles on. Everybody in the chat, let me know what you're doing on a Wednesday. It's the middle of the day. It's the middle of the week. Let's get down. Let's get funky. Let's get back up again. This is the Vibe Stream Show 303, and this is the opening chat family check-in, folks. Let's go.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's what we do here on the Vibe. You talk amongst yourselves. You talk with me, Scott, Andrew, and whoever shows up, and we create 3 hours of positive vibes right here. And right now, I'm going to, yes.
We are one step closer to getting the green card, baby.
Oh, yeah.
To getting a green card?
Andrew saw his doc today, and man, he mentioned that he would like a medical marijuana card, and so they gave him some references to go to, where for not only affordable, but someone that'll take him seriously.
Well, that's good, and I really think they should. And Andrew and I discussed this kind of in passing on the show, and we said that this is the good time to mention it, Vinny. That because tell them that you're really not fond of pharmaceuticals and things like that. You fear like being addicted to them. You fear addiction, and things of that nature. And I think that'll get them going the right way. All right, man. Well, that's good. So that's what you meant by green card. Because I'm like, as far as you know, I didn't think Wisconsin was another country there, Andrew, where you came from. So I didn't think you needed that kind of green card to get into Florida. They'll take anybody.
You might be seeing me going in on a podcast. Hi!
Yeah, I think we've kind of seen that there already there, Andrew, just a little bit.
Hi, everybody.
Say, what's that? What was that last one?
I like what Bobby Nick said during the show. He's like, he's getting high, everybody.
He's getting high, everybody. That's what he was doing. Well, I don't think he's going to be doing it again, but it's for medicinal purposes strictly there, Andrew. Yeah. All right, buddy, it's time to hit the post now. Everybody, you got your opening chats in? Here we go, folks. It is Wednesday. We're not waiting till the end of the workday to start off having fun. We're going to do it right here in the middle of the day. Put them in, and I'll read them. It is Wackago Wednesday. My bro Pecan is always the first checking in with the Goonie Goo Goo, you begonias. BF Chang emoji. Unga bonga, gano, gano, gano. And it's Pecan. Come on, man. Love the positive vibes. Let's go, you gano.
For someone that has no context, that probably sounds like complete gibberish.
Absolutely, but it's our gibberish. You're absolutely right. It means something to us here. What do you know, my friend Pecan? Let's go. Come on. Let's keep it rolling here on the vibe. With Pecan, thank you, brother.
I'm gonna have those Chinese guys sometimes too.
Say that again.
I'm gonna have those Chinese
Chinese eyes, they're watching you. Okay, they see every Andrew move.
Oh.
All right, Andrew. Yes.
Did you know that
you're my hero? Yes, I knew that.
The Rays' first baseman from Korea was mandated for 21 months of service in South Korea.
Wow.
No, but I know that is a thing that they require all of their young men, much like some other countries, they are required service, but sometimes they get a waiver and sometimes they do not. So you're reporting Andrew, the human sports ticker, while we're starting the chat family check-in. You're doing your thing, telling us about the first baseman. Is he being called back home, Andrew?
Yeah.
Being called back home. How he ain't
21 months.
There's a war to be fought.
Yeah, well, I know they all have to do, service, Andrew, but I wonder if there's any chance if he would want to defect here. Maybe a conscientious objector or something. We'll have to see, Andrew, but that's what Andrew does. He is the human sports ticker, and he always updates us whatever sports facts are in his head, even when I'm about to start the opening chat family check-in. Yes, Andrew.
I saw that on Instagram last night, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I guess they're not playing around. No exceptions for being a baseball star. You come home. You go to war now. You do your job, Andrew. All right, let's continue with the opening chat family check-in because my friend Pecan checked in with the most generous $2 super chat. And he went, oh, shit, we're doing it. It's Wagagol to Cal. Well, come on, man. Let's go.
We're doing it.
Thank you for my first one. To more to go. It's Wagagol Wednesday. Let's keep it going. Come on. Let's keep whacking at it. Bybee checks in. A fanatic. David Bybee. Good morning, BF in the chat. Good morning to you, my friend Bybee. Hey to Pecan from Bybee. Pecan shouts out Bybee in return. Elliot Triker checks in from the BF Live The Vibe channel. A new friend from Andrew the Giant 96. He says, okay, here we go. He knows what's up. Late as always. No worry, says Elliot. Well, there you go. Pecan getting the shout out love from FJM. Bybee, good afternoon, sir, from FJM. FJM also shouts out and good get high afternoon to you all. Don't threaten me with a good time because I always have my device at hand's reach. Bybee shouts out and says good afternoon to JM. Pecan shouts out FJM with a tickle or a tickle. Pecan shouts out you, Andrew, on Andrew the Giant 96.
Pecan.
I'm already medicated, says our boy Elliot Triker. Well, there you go. I went out and I do one for the head. I do a little pre-show ritual I kind of get into, Scott. I go and do a quick one now. I want to get all blazed up out my mind or nothing.
I'm kind of on a reset. I let myself run out and I use the downtime to reset.
But that's not a bad thing, Scott. And it's been on my mind lately. I wonder if I should do that. It's so much more fun when you kind of just take a couple days off. Hey, everybody from Space Chief 75. I changed the Bobby Nick link for the Space Chief 75 design in the lounge shirt. It's a little smaller now, but it's running still in the chat today. What's good, Space Chief, on a Wednesday? Space Chief gets the love from Pecan. Pecan gets the love right back from Space Chief 75. New Breed and Jesse Howard, Outlaw Nation, rise up, says FJM. Terry Nee says that song cost the employer $100. Oh, what song was that? SC, we got... Let's see, from FJM. FJM from Space Chief 75. Terry Nee Takal from Pecan. Hoya, you Hoyas from the Space Nerd. And to that, I'll go to Andrew, and he will say...
Nerd!
There you go. You get the solo nerd call. Pecan shouts out nerd with the nerd call. And a Hoya, Space Nerd shouts out Pecan. Space Nerd shouts out Space Chief 75. Hoya to FJM from the nerd. Space Chief 75 shouts out the nerd in return. Space Nerd getting the love from FJM. Space Nerd says, great song. Love it to start the morning. You got a good feeling? Well, let's go. Perry emojis being utilized by FJM. And that means that he represents me and supports me here as a member on the Vibe. Thank you, FJM. Taco Night on PCL, Space Chief 75 says, yeah, we're going to have to watch that tonight. Not at 5 Pacific, but at 4 Pacific, 7 p.m. East. I'll be in the chat with you all tonight. Scott, you're getting the Hoya from our friend Pecan.
Pecan.
Scott! The creator of the match in which you're very excited about, that you're now the new NXT champion, Andrew. Did you see that? That was a lot of fun.
That was cool.
Scott won a championship. You watching all those Peacock? I've been threatening to watch the one with Cyrax. Maybe we should include that in with Scott's hole. Maybe we'll watch the Tammy videos. We'll watch Cyrax. We'll do Daniel Larson. We'll do Cyrax, and then we'll watch the match with myself, Scott Fitzpatrick, I think Bobby Nick, and Cyrax, I think, are in it. We'll get to that later on. We'll have fun watching that a little bit. Good morning, BF from the Nerd. I say good morning to you in return. BF, I get the love from Space Chief 75. Hello, Scotty from the Nerd.
Nerd.
Scott gets the shout out love from Space Chief 75.
Chief.
FJM is excited for the new champion.
FJM. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, the juicy man meat is live, says Space Nerd. TWC Gerald checks in from the Andrew the Giant 96 channel and says hello. Well, welcome, TWC Gerald. We do have 3 hours of a live fun show here on the Vibe. Welcome to the show. Bobby says, let some air out of your head, Fitzpatrick. It's the only way you can win, loser. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Now, even your boy, he don't even like you bragging about a video game title, huh? He don't want to hear nothing.
No, he's a 2-time loser, though, isn't it?
Oh, so that's why it hurts a little. Okay, I didn't know your record. Hey, Peacunt, that's another thing, buddy. I think you just started something. Now that you're making these matches, he's going to have wins and loss records, right?
Yeah, I asked if we could negotiate a something off to the side, kind of like wrestlers do, the heel or whatever, and rig it to where Bobby never wins.
Or you come out of nowhere or from under the ring with a trash can and just start bashing Bobby when he wins if he does ultimately win the title. Oh my God, so much fun we can have. But yeah, Peacunt, I think we're gonna need some stats so these guys can talk smack to each other, right? We're gonna need some smack stats. Like, wait a minute, because I didn't know that Bobby was 0-2. You're saying he's 0-2 in these matches?
Yep, the 2 that what? Yep, he's 0.
Oh boy. Well, those are on Peacunt 420 on YouTube. We'll have to have fun watching them. We'll kind of roll that in with the Scott's Hole when we fall down Scott's Hole. And Jim, get ready for the safety stuff. Bobby getting the last from Space Nerd. Peacunt shouts out Vinny and says, Hoya, Vinny.
Hi, Peacunt. Hope you're well. Hydrate.
Well, we haven't done a Hoya in a minute, so let's get a Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
The Nerd says, good morning to Morning Andrew and Vinny.
Hi, Space Nerd.
Space Nerd has got the eyes on because she sees what she likes on here. Are you not getting spoiled every day, Space Nerd? FJM shouts out Scott, Vinny, and Andrew. Andrew and Vinny.
FJM.
Space Nerd says, welcome, losers and suckers. The house always wins. Yes. Talking about the gambling. Yeah, there's a reason that they're in business. They're absolutely. Hey, Vinny from Bybee.
Hi, Bybee.
And Bybee also shouts out you, Andrew.
Whoa.
The Nerd is laughing already. 100% what Andrew needs is lifting those weights. I think he's what he's talking about. FJM is laughing and smiling. Juicy man meat emojis are being utilized by Space Nerd, which indicates she represents me and supports me as a monthly member. For a second, I thought that was Andrew. Here we go. What's up, Widow Killer? Happy Wednesday. Hoya from Space Nerd. Teresa is checking in from Andrew the Giant 96 channel and says hi and good morning. There's Teresa. Why don't you say good morning to Teresa there? Thank you, Teresa, for checking in. You're watching the Vibe being co-streamed on Andrew the Giant 96. Psych Lab is running right there with the Nightbot. Here's JA checking in. His brain, that's your brain on drugs, his avatar is. JA on a Wednesday. How you doing, my friend? Pacific Northwest West, says Space Nerd. Teresa says, I'm drinking coffee and watching you. It's 9:21 here. Well, that must mean that you're an East Coast. I'm on the East Coast. You're the West Coast, friend. How you doing, Teresa? And welcome. Widow Killer says, let's get funky like a monkey, Jack. Oh, let's get funky like a monkey, Jack. That's right. Like Dusty Rhodes used to say, let's get funky like a monkey. And you got to get that lisp in there. That's right. You got to get that lisp in there, boy. I say at the Omni in Atlanta. We're going to go at it, Jack. J.A. says, Hoya from Peacunt. Space Nerd says, the Pacific Northwest weather, with a Perry emoji, matters. Sunny and the 80s today, Space Nerd. Well, there you go. You're having a great weather out there. It is currently, I don't have the weather up right now, but it's pretty nice where I'm at. Congrats on your green card. I have my green card, says Teresa.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you might as well get established being new to the state, man. And it is a thing, definitely a thing. So there we go. Getting. My earlier chat disappeared for some reason. Andrew, Your art will be finished this weekend. I'll be in touch on X, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool.
There you go. So pretty soon we'll be pushing that Space Chief 75 art right here for Andrew.
I got a question for Vinny.
I'm right here.
So, are you enjoying being involved in this?
No, I hate every second of it. This is like torture to me.
Yeah, that's why he's always anxious on here and on the screen with you every day because he hates it so much.
That's why I don't talk to these guys. I just sit back here and watch.
Yeah.
No, I love
but
it. It's
a fair question, but it's also fairly obvious too. We know.
Yeah, no, this is a beautiful thing, and I feel grateful to be.
Oh well, thank you, man. Thank you, man. Well, I'm always glad to have you guys part of the show because you're such a cool dude, and I love seeing how you guys are, what you're doing every minute and getting along. And those videos from the Y are the best, man. Like I said, you've been there literally 2 days as of noon today, and you've already been out to a YMCA gambling, and then that's just the stuff that I know about. Right. I'm sure there's other stuff too. What do you know from the space nerd? Mikey Two Milks checks in. It's been a minute, Mike. Where you been?
Milks.
I guess work and life is an excuse for all this. Mikey, he don't get one, he gets two.
He needs some milk.
What's up?
He needs some milk.
Mikey
I got
Two Milks.
from the Midwest. You can tell.
He says, I made it. Don't mind me. Just sneaking in the back here. Oop, excuse me. Pardon me. Oops, blah, blah, blah. Mikey, you're stepping on people's feet, bro, but I'm glad you're here to do it. Andrew Chang we have now, Andrew. And you said you were Chinese. Uh-oh, you competing, man. That's kind of my copy right here. Mikey Two Milks getting the Hoya from Peacunt. Peacunt brother right on back from Mikey Two Milks. Terry says, pro golfer Tom Kim has to serve in the military, Andrew, but may avoid service due to Olympic play, says our golf friend Terry there, buddy.
Yeah, because, we need people in the Olympics more than we need people in the military.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what point of national service level do they have to serve?
Right,
okay,
right. You got to keep the peasants entertained.
that is true. So the Chunkster brother checks in. Ooh, Andrew's coming at you with the sports ender. He says the Cubs rule and the Brewers.
I'm down.
The Brewers.
Not that big.
I thought he said the Brewers drool. I'll say it for him. How you doing there, the Chunkster?
The first series of the season, though, was a dud.
A dud. A dud, says the Human Sports Sticker. So, Chunkster, your family's always in my thoughts, my friend. I meant good morning all, says my friend the Chunkster. Elliot saying what's up. Elliot Triker saying what's up from the Andrew the Giant 96 channel. The Chunkster Hoyer from Peacunt. Jake Hudson checks in and says Andrew is awesome. Wait a minute. Jake, what's up, Jake? Can this really be the Jake Hudson? His dad would know.
I'm blocked. I don't know anymore.
Oh my God, you're blocked. I forgot that you're.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
By the way.
Space Nurse says I am actually Peacunt. Can you create a
dog?
A
yeah,
dog? Oh
he's
shit!
A dog to fight me. Yeah.
Oh, because you're scared of dog. Oh yeah, okay. Hope you're doing good, Andrew. Says Elliot Triker.
Yes. I hope you're doing well, too.
FJM's laughing already. Jason Phelps CS checks in from the Andrew the Giant 96 channel and says, hey, buddy.
Hey, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
How are you?
Elliot Triker also says, can y'all see my chat? Well, Elliot, no. I will let you know because we are being co-streamed by Andrew the Giant on Andrew the Giant 96 channel, and that's where you are watching from. That you might not see every chat that everybody else is seeing. You got to come over here to BF Live as well and hit subscribe for free while you're here doing it.
BF Live, please.
There you go. Good, my friend. Hope you're great, says Jason Phelps checking in. And the Junkyard Dog versus Scott.
I thought the same thing.
I don't think you'll ever live that down, Scott.
There you go. There's the dog reference that he was looking for.
Yeah.
FJM says, I'm pretty fucking high right now. Oh, shit. Well, come on, don't you getting ahead of us, man. Hey, what's it? Hey, nobody goes higher than God. Hey, what are you doing? That's the old Sam Kinison joke. And with that, we are at the end of the opening chat family check-in, folks. What do you say we get on with the show?
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, yeah, you talk amongst yourself. You talk with us. and 3 hours of positive vibes are created. We're going to get over to the news desk soon and do the BF Live, the Vibe, not so serious news in just a minute. I subscribed like 2 days ago. I appreciate you, Elliot, but I was letting you know that sometimes that's why you may or may not be seeing the things that I'm putting up here on the screen, my friend. And thank you for checking in on the Vibe and subscribing. Curl checks in from the Andrew the Giant. Is that Curl? Yes. And says, Andrew, love the haircut, my guy. Glad you left the bowl in Wisconsin. Hey, that's right. We got clean cut Florida tan man Andrew right here. He's hanging out poolside with his bro Vinny. Florida man all the way. Let's see. I want to see the Daisy. Andrew, you're amazing, brother. Have a good, blessed day, says Jason Phelps.
Thank you, Jason.
All right, let's blow one too. Booyah. Boobies and all. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Welcome to the show. I'm a little high. I smoked some frosted moto breath. That sounds like a badass name, Scott. Frosted moto breath. Wow. Frosted. It sounds like something like it sounds like a hybrid to me, right? Frosted sounds like something that's kind of sweet and nice, but then it's something that's got some diesel in it. It sounds like a hybrid right there, if I had to guess there, Elliot Triker by the name. All right. Well, I'm not lighting up that anytime soon, Scott, but I imagine you being a kind of a mischievous guy that likes playing pranks and stuff. I think it's fair to say that you probably like some fireworks, don't you, Scott?
Yeah, I love me some fireworks. Yeah,
I thought
stupid things with fireworks.
You seem like that guy. Like if I was among a set of people and I would say, well, Scott, if anybody would set off fireworks among us and be the most excited about it, it would be Scott, buddy. I've had, I liked them back in the day, not so much as I've gotten older because I realized what I could have blown off when I'm doing some of this stuff. But I used to fucks with Roman candles and bro, much like when we had a street pharmacist, you always had a street firecracker dealer, Scott, because they're not legal in my state.
They're the same here, but I knew a vegetable stand guy that sold them under the counter.
Bro, those things showed up every 4th of July season. Like people that knew people, man. Back in the day for the internet and everything, there always somebody knew somebody. So that's how I got mine on the street. And you would get the black cats and the spinner, all the little whatever they had, right? And I had probably an eighth of a stick of dynamite a couple times, Scott. And I held it for a long time before because I was too scared to set it off because it looked like a little tiny dynamite. It had the red outer casing and everything, buddy. Right?
M80s.
Yeah.
M80s, we got them.
I need to blow up the toilet.
All right, man. Andrew's going to blow up the toilet. He'll be back. We'll bring him back right when he does. Yeah, Scott. So one time, I've been sitting on this one for many years, and I finally lit it off, and I said, well, I'll just put it in the middle of the street, and I put a styrofoam cup over it to give you an idea what I was going for, okay? I don't know what this styrofoam cup I thought it was going to do, right? I put the styrofoam cup on, lit it, and ran like a son of a bitch. When I lit it, boy, you didn't see hide or hair that freak. And bro, it was one of those concussive that I felt it push at my back when I was going away from it. So
leaves a crater in the ground.
Yeah, it left a mark, as they say, as Chris Farley used to say. That's going to leave a mark. Well, Scott, look at this, bro. This, I don't think I would have had to run from this. They have everything with technology. Check this out. They have digital igniters now. You can do this remotely. You just pinch these little things on and watch this. You can set off bottle rockets and all kind of shit. Watch this. Remote control.
这是一款遥控远程快速点火器，胆子小的过年放鞭炮用它就太方便了。打开开关，加上引线，按动遥控器就可以快速。
Turn that off. But look at this. Yeah, it's a remote control, Scott.
Yeah, that reminded me of how it felt whenever that wick would that fuse would burn right up to the tip and just have a little piece left, and you didn't know whether to light it again or not.
You didn't know what to do, and then you would do this. Light it like that with your arm way out. Do that. Try to get that little extra light on it. And some fools would blow on it, and also, there were probably many close calls, more than there should have been when we were younger. But I like it. It kind of lights it up, and it just drops off, so you can use it over and over again. Scott, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yep. Something like that we made when I was younger. I took a clothes wire hanger, and I bent it into like a stand. and then we put a brick of bottle rockets on it. And at a friend, and then at a friend of mine was still in high school. A friend of mine in the middle of the night, we went to his house and set it up in front of his house where all the rockets were toward his house, and then we poured lighter fluid on them all. At the same time.
Jesus! So they look like little flame rockets.
Yeah, there was a whole brick's worth, man. And his dad woke up and he said his dad said, "It looks like the goddamn Kuwait War out there."
Might give somebody trigger a flashback with somebody's father or grandfather, man. It might have flashbacks from Vietnam and shit. Hey, Electric Gino Head Gino checks in on the vibe. How you doing there, buddy? Space Nerd says, Roman candles are my favorite. Pecan shout out Electric Head when he jumped in. Wait, is Andrew bi or is he gay? More power to him. Whatever he chooses, he seems pretty down to earth. What do you think about that there, Scott?
Yeah, I like the hello, Frisco. He's straight. He's just trying to be funny when he's gay.
Yeah, he is. Well, bro, like I said, it's a little hard to try to convince people that otherwise when you're on camera with shirtless men, when you're shirtless with another dude, you know. Look, no, I'm not gay. I'm just on camera with shirtless with another guy, folks. That's all that is. Use a punk like a man, says the Chunkster about lighting them fireworks. Here we go. We bought our 250s, 500s, and aerial sticks from a Chicago fire chief. hey, kids, use these safely, okay? You're going to be safe because you bought them from a fireman. In my area, there's always a guy selling dynamite out of his truck. Holy shit. Oh, my God. Yeah, so it's got out of his trucks, goddamn. We have full-on mortars here. It's fucking awesome, says Space Nerd. Scotty, do you strap blocks onto RC cars and drive it around? Ooh, bricks or blocks, yeah, and just drive it around. That's it.
No.
Elliot says it's good. I'm a little high. I got that frosted motor breath. That sounds cool. All right, I'm going to catch up with these chats, and then we're going to go slide over to my news desk. Elliot is laughing, which is good, brother. Well, you know what? This show is a vibe, and this is about 3 hours of positive vibes. And one of the things I like to do to be positive is we like to shut out the outside world. I like to go over to my news desk and tell you that news can be fun when I present a few news stories that we can talk about at length in the BF Live, The Vibe, Not So Serious News. Let's go do that now. Hell to the air, folks. I'm over here in the BF Live, The Vibe News Studios, about to bring you a few stories in the not so serious news. But folks, I want to remind you one more time that I love doing this show every day. But if you hook a brother up and help me out, it is a special day here. It's not just any Wednesday, folks. It's Wackago Wednesday. Come on. My one day I chill and kind of go for the goal here on the vibe, but I'm going to bring you the not so serious news. So let's do that right now on the vibe. I got a first story for you right here, Scott. In this first story, I've done these stories about the hot coffee lawsuits and all that stuff. I've done multiple ones, the pie ones, and right, Scott?
Right.
You probably remember a couple of those, right?
Yep.
This story is similar lines, but not as serious as far as bodily injury. Burger King to defend Whopper ads in federal court after customers sue for fraud, Scott. So this story is about the difference between what a sandwich looks like and what you actually get. But let's read a little bit about this and discuss some of this at length. Because the Whopper has been around since 1957, and now, nearly 7 decades later, Burger King will have to defend arguably its most popular sandwich in federal court. U.S. District Judge Roy K. Altman in Florida on May 5th denied Burger King's motion to dismiss a 2022 lawsuit alleging the fast food chain misled customers by falsely advertising the Whopper and other menu items in its commercials and various in-store and online promotional materials. The 19 people suing Burger King argue that the fast food chain advertises its burgers as large burgers compared to competitors, by showing them containing oversized meat patties and ingredients that overflow over the bun to make it appear that the burgers are approximately 35% larger in size and contain more than double the meat than the actual burger, according to the lawsuit obtained by USA Today. The customers, who hail from 13 separate states, hearken back to Burger King's post-2017 advertisements that include Burger King featuring the increased size of burgers, the lawsuit said. Despite the fast food chain's claims in the ads, the customers alleged that the amount of ingredients contained in the actual products that the customers received did not increase, the document said. So this is just that whole same old story, Scott, about because we've learned over the years that they do a lot of trickery to the food on these food ads, right?
Yeah, sometimes it ain't even really food. It's just painted something.
Absolutely. They've used all kind of oils and waxes and all of these artificial means. And I've heard, I'm starting to hear more and more stories that I think the FDA and they might actually start cracking down on this and allow them to only use like actual edible foods, have it as closer to what it actually is, Scott.
It makes sense to me. I mean, we've heard this all of our lives, right? It never looks like you get a McDonald's sandwich and it's always like half the size it looks on TV.
Yeah, that's not McDonald's, right? Yeah, but so, and that's the whole point. The whole thing is like, so how much of this do you say you buy because of the pretty pictures and you're going in there and they do this stuff, like they'll put a purposely smaller roll on the same piece of meat to make it look like something that it's not, right? Something bigger than it is.
Yeah. Or the fish fillet, the cheese is always like a little bitty tiny square that's way over in one corner of the sandwich.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then the amount of things that they put on there, they stack the lettuce, and it looks all picturesque. But I think they should do a little better job of, at least if they're going to make these pictures of food, use actual food, Scott. All this using like the wax and the oil and all these terrible, and to make it look like something that you're never going to get seems like a bit, it's a far reach if you ask me. But now, I don't know if I'd ever sue over this though, Scott.
No, I don't think it's suable.
Aside from recouping monies earned from Burger King's alleged false advertising, the customers are ordering Burger King to stop selling overstated menu items or to correct the deceptive behavior, the lawsuit says. So there you go. This is much like I said, one of those just kind of frivolous lawsuits, a lot like the coffee one, Scott.
Yeah.
Reminds me of that. Whoa.
Yep.
Oh my God. Space Nerd says, oh my God, these people are ridiculous. What is like 19 people from 13 states? Like, yeah, and then this goes along with they talk about there was other lawsuits like the Subway one, the famous one about Subway. The subs weren't long enough or all that stuff.
Yeah, like they're an inch short or something.
Can you imagine having this much free time in your life to make this a priority in your life that you sue over, that you're taking calls or whatever and you're involved in transactions for a lawsuit about this? Let me see what people are saying here. Back to work. Have a great day, people. Thank you, Mikey. You have a great day too, my friend. I hope you caught some positive vibes, and thanks for throwing some out there while you're here, my friend. I also want to thank the lovely Space Nerd. She gives me $2 and she says, thanks, everybody. Let's keep up the momentum. Oh my God, who cares, says Space Nerd. Just stop the BK commercials with that guy singing. Oh, yeah. Have it your way. Yeah, I know what he's talking about. I know what you're talking about. At BK, serve it your way. You rule, or something like that. There you go. The Chunkster's all for that. He wants to sue over that shit. Hey, it's the Chunkster, baby. You could sue over it. Apparently, that's the thing we do in America nowadays. You just sue now and ask questions later, my friend. All right. In my next story in the Not So Serious News, this is a fun story, Scott. This is about, it has to do with a world record, but it's a pretty cool world record. I'm not going to ask you to break this one, buddy. No, I'm not going to even ask you about the toilet paper one. This one is about a Long Island go-kart mega track. It smashes a world record to snag the title of the largest indoor track in the world, Scott. You ever get a chance to go to one of these go-kart tracks, be ride little carts and all that shit?
No, I had a go-kart as a kid, but it was just for out in the yard. I've never been to an actual track.
Did you? Well, we have a few gas tracks around here, and where I live here in Maryland. I used to take my younger nephew all the time because I'm like that kid that never wants to grow up. So I'll be like, "Come on, Uncle Bob, take you out there," and we going around on the just old gas race cars. But this is indoor now. It's kind of changing over with these electric cars. They can zip around, Scott. They can throw a charge on these, and these things really get up and go. So we had NASCAR racer Ricky Stenhouse Jr., I believe, comes in here and races on what is now the largest indoor race car track in the world. I went to a gas one. We have one in this area that opened up an indoor place similar to this in an industrial park. And I ended up going there. I tried to get in line, Scott, and I ended up getting mixed in with a party line, and we ended up getting shuffled back, and I never made it through is what I'm getting at. So I almost got close to racing in a similar situation like this, but let me read a little of the article, and then I'll show you what it looks like, the action, because it looks fun. They're taking a victory lap. An indoor go-kart track that earned Guinness record as the largest of its kind, as its spaghetti-like twist gave one NASCAR star a run for his money on Tuesday. And that's another thing, Scott, because this is rights and lefts, and you're bringing a NASCAR guy in who only, turn left kind of thing. All right. But it says this place called RPM Raceway in Farmingdale officially celebrated its entry into the Guinness Book of World Records with the 2023 Daytona 500 winner, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., taking a solo lap on the massive 3,515 square foot track. There he is right there, gearing up. He says, I won a lot of races, done a lot of things, but this is the first for me, Stenhouse told the Post. He said he sized up the track split between a labyrinth-like intertwining upper and lower level. Yeah, because, Scott, you're going to see this is in a building, and so this goes like up and down. He went on a walkthrough, but he quickly realized that there were a lot of corners to weave in and out of at about 40 miles per hour you can get up to in here, Scott. So
damn.
That's pretty fast indoors, right, or anywhere. And it says, the toughest part is trying to figure out which corner you're in and where you're out, because when I walked it earlier, I thought I was in the back and I was in the start, and he was not. The so-called mega track Stenhouse took on is actually a combination of RPM's 3 raceways, which are all individually less than 1,500 feet. So let's get right to the video right now, because that's the fun part, buddy. Let's show him ripping around here in this shit right here. Right. This is the world record longest indoor track in the world, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. A little fun little video here. You can hear the little sound they make, Scott.
Yep, sound like my...
little RCs or something.
Yeah, the race car track I had when I was a kid.
Yeah, I remember those. Like Tyco.
They'd always fly off the track on the corner.
Yeah, they would. I could never hit the corner, man. I always, no matter how much guardrail or anything I had. But look, this is like a labyrinth. Like I said, it's up and down. There you go. That does look rad, says Space Nerd. You hear that? Look, them things go, boy. And look at this. They're flying a drone around in here to get these shots. Ain't that cool?
Oh, okay.
That's a drone shot. That drone just started following them around. See, look, upper and then lower, right there. So you had a drone going around the track. You had all of these cars in here. That looks pretty badass. And there you go. That's another story in the not so serious news. That's badass. Uh-oh. We have a friend checking in. I saw some commotion going around last night. Shayna's Dried Snatch checks in and says, Scott, I miss you. I'm in need. You helped me a lot last time. I need your tongue again. Damn it. He don't want all them pricklies on his tongue again. That looks rad, says Space Nerd. Slots race. He's talking about the slot racers back in the day. I'm sure my Mario Kart experience would help, says Space Nerd. Maybe it would. It might work.
I've seen the raccoon.
You what now?
Nerd said raccoon was in the race. I seen the raccoon there at the end of it.
Oh, okay. I was looking for something. Oh, I missed it. I know I'm not logged in. Trying to pull up something quickly, and it wasn't there. All right, let's get on with the show. That's fucking awesome, says FJM. Shayna's Dry Snatch to Cal from Pecan as we go on with the next story in the not so serious news. And this certainly qualifies, Scott. In my next story, what if I told you that I had a video of an actual bull riding on a scooter?
I'd say roll that beautiful footage.
Let's go then, buddy. I'll read a little story and I'll actually show you this beautiful bean footage right here. You're like, what are you talking about, BF? A bull on a scooter? How's that even physically possible? Wandering bull takes park scooter for a joyride. A security camera on a street in Rishikesh, Utah in India captured the moment a wandering bull took a park scooter for a spin. The video shows the stray bull investigating the white scooter before putting its front legs onto the seat. The bull rolls the scooter out onto the road while passersby dash out of its path. The attempted joyride comes to an abrupt end when the bull crashes the scooter into a nearby gate, causing the vehicle to fall on its side. The animal which did not appear injured, casually walks away from the scene. So you can't believe it? Like to see it? Here you go. Walking down here on the right side, sees that white scooter sitting there, Scott. He's like, you know what? I'm gone, bitch. He gone, look.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you. The scooter was his girlfriend. He made it his bitch, didn't he?
What kind of insurance covers that?
Right. Geico, you ain't gonna believe this shit right here. I'm about to tell you. Let's roll that one more time for people that are like, what do you mean? I mean, it's not every day we see a bull ride anything, much less a scooter. So let's run it back one more time. Oh my goodness, get out. That didn't much good. No, you get away. No, you go. He gone.
Man. Just a bull walking down the street up to
And he crashed into a gate or a tree. And there you go. That's what we do here on The Vibe. We got bulls riding scooters here on The Vibe. We don't mess around. This is the not so serious news. Make sure you have some red shells. The scooter was his girlfriend. He gonna fuck that bike. What the heck, says Space Nerd? Come on, Alice. Who else got these kind of stories than we do right here on The Vibe? And don't forget, folks, it is Wackago. As we continue on here, having fun with The Vibe, with another story in the not so serious news. Scott, somebody brought up a raccoon earlier, did they not?
Yeah, at the end of that racing video you had there, the race cars, right at the very end, there was a picture of a raccoon in a car, I think.
Well, that's interesting. Well, you know what? Well, I think this might be the co-story, because it turns out that I do have a story about a raccoon in a car, but not just any story here on The Vibe, Scott, do I have about a raccoon in a car. In my next story in The Vibe, not so serious news, I bring you a story about a pet raccoon with a meth pipe in its mouth found in the driver's seat during a traffic stop that led to a big drug bust. It's a first, Scott. So yes, your eyes are not deceiving you if you thought you saw a pet raccoon. I'll read you about it. Here we go. Let me pause the video. I'm going to read about it, and I'm actually going to show you video of, yes, I got bulls riding scooters, and I got methed out crack pipe raccoons on The Vibe Not So Serious News today. I didn't even know I had a theme, but there always seems to be a theme with the not so serious news. Today, they found a stash panda. A pet raccoon with a meth pipe in its mouth caught the eye of Ohio cops during a traffic stop for a suspended license, leading them to discover a huge supply Monday. Eagle-eyed officers noticed that Chewy, the raccoon, sitting in the driver's seat, seemingly making use of the drug paraphernalia after owner Victory Vidal, 55, was detained. Springfield Township Police Department said in their Facebook post. So there's the car, Scott, and there's the raccoon. Hey, get my pipe back. Hey. But I'll actually show you the video of that. He's actually going to be using it. The Akron resident had an active warrant. They said, I got warrants. Chewy had somehow gotten a hold of the glass methamphetamine pipe, leading officers to further inspect the vehicle, cops reported. So because they saw this first, they saw a raccoon doing a fucking meth pipe, I better check this vehicle. Sure, but did you have probable cause? The intrigued officers then discovered a bulk amount of methamphetamine, crack cocaine, and 3 used glass pipes in the vehicle. Body cam footage showed the well-fed raccoon rooting around in the ruinous car, wide-eyed and docile as it put the pipe to its snout. There's the owner. Thankfully, Chewy the raccoon was unharmed, and notification was made to proper authorities to determine Vidal, the owner, has proper paperwork and documentation to own the raccoon, Springfield Police said. Now get this. It says that while all our officers are trained to expect the unexpected, finding a raccoon holding a meth pipe is a first. No raccoons were hurt or injured in this incident. Vidal was charged with felony 3 possession, I guess, of drugs, 3 counts of possession of drug paraphernalia, and was cited for driving with a suspended license, the cop said. And it turns out, Scott, that she legitimately owned this thing. You can actually obtain a warrant, a permit to own a raccoon. So she legally owns the raccoon, but we don't know, since she's been arrested, the fate of the crackoon, if you will, the crackoon. But let's watch it now. Let's watch Here, folks, we had bulls on scooters, not bulls on parade, bulls on scooters. Now we got raccoons on meth pipe, Scott, on the vibe.
I not come here.
Go to the vibe. Okay.
The raccoon has her meth pipe.
Oh my God.
Her meth pipe. He's playing with the meth pipe right now. No, don't reach for it.
Isn't that a Weezer song?
Now.
I got my meth pipe.
That's why I'm going to do it.
Hey,
buddy.
Hey, Copper. Hey, Copper, you ain't going to bust me, are you? Hey.
Okay, you're on Arlington. He'll be here in 2 minutes. I'm right across from mine.
I got my meth pipe.
Yeah, this is what she's smoking meth in.
The inside of that car looks exactly what I thought it'd look like.
Yeah, they said ruinous.
The windows.
They're all cute, but I like my eyes not scratched out.
There's no way. All right, enough fun and games.
You're under arrest.
Holy hell.
Look like she might know Tammy, Scott.
Yeah,
keep an eye. She was trying to take the meth pipe.
Drugs
out.
are bad,
Just keep an eye on her real quick.
Any charges on the raccoon? There you go. All right, that was that's a good point. Well, they're going to take it for treatment, Scott, or something? Take it to rehab?
Yeah.
They tried to make him go to rehab. He said, let's see. Nerd and Pecan getting the shout out. Love from the lovely Mandy Dev checks in here during the vibe. Not so serious news, which is what we're doing right now. Let's see. Yes, raccoons. We got all the stories going on here on the vibe. Say Mandy Diff. You know the raccoon got some secondhand smoke. I'm sure. Please. But they said that's why it's so docile. It's like, I'm high as fuck. I don't even know where I'm at right now, officer. She drives me all over town, keeps me all drugged up and shit. All right. Well, in my next story in the vibe, not so serious news, I have a boy, young kids. You know, Scott. Now the whole thing is nowadays. I see these parents, these young kids nowadays. They're so quick to hand tablets and phones to the kids, even if it's their phone, right?
Right, yeah.
I see it a lot when I'm out in public. You know, every kid you see nowadays, they got something either in their face or being shoved in their face or grabbing their phone from their parent or whatever.
Right.
Get a hold of it. Well, in this next story I got, this is what happens when you let your kids get a hold of your phone. Make sure this don't happen to you. A boy playing with mom's phone orders 70,000 dum-dum lollipops. 70,000, folks. I'll read you the article, and then I'll run you the news story from the local news. A Kentucky woman said her young son was playing with her phone during the weekend and secretly placed an Amazon order for 70,000 dum-dum lollipops, a total purchase of about $4,200, Scott.
Damn.
Lexington resident Holly LaFavors said on social media that she was shocked to discover 30 cases of dum-dums on her doorstep. So this is how she found out, Scott. She didn't see the order. She didn't find out until 30 cases were on her porch, each containing 2,340 pieces of candy. Each one. LaFavor's son, Liam, who is in the second grade, admitted that he placed an order for suckers while playing with her phone during the weekend. Each case of dum-dums, dum-dums, hello, dum-dum, hello, 30 boxes of dum-dums. Each case of the dum-dums retail for $130, making Liam's total purchase about $4,200. Amazon initially agreed to allow LaFavors to return 8 of the 30, Scott. They're only going to let her give up 8 of 30. She's still stuck with 22 cases. So she started attempting to sell the others to friends and neighbors. She later said in an update that after a long day of working with the bank and talking to a few news stations, Amazon contacted her and agreed to refund the entire purchase. Thank you to everyone that offered to buy a box to help us, she wrote. I will be happy to get you what you ordered or donate them to a charity of your choice. So let's run the local news story, Scott, and show you what 30 boxes of what you get them, what it looks like when it shows up on your porch.
Come back in. Well, imagine opening your
There's the picture, Scott. Look at that.
70,000 dum-dum lollipops.
Right. Well, that's just exactly what a Lexington mom found on her front porch. The order was placed by her son. Now think about this.
By
if
her
it takes
son.
5 minutes to eat a dum-dum, how long it would take to eat 70,000 of them?
How long does it take to get to the center of Tootsie Roll Pop?
Crenshaw introduces us to the mom stuck with all those suckers.
All those suckers.
A massive dum-dum.
Look at this guy. I would shit. But like everybody, like imagine if this is what you came home to. They are as high as your door. Like they're as high as a human being there, Stack. 1 leg, 2 legs. Schooling. Ha. Those suck. Well, grape is good, said our friends the Chunkster.
Door via Amazon. 70,000 suckers on the porch. LaFavor says her son made the purchase on her Amazon app. She said
good,
she
not the
tried to
bees
stop
checking
the order
in
before it came to her house, but it was too late. And then she checked her bank account.
I just panicked, and then when I saw what the number was,
what a dum-dum. Hello, dum-dum.
She's on the hook for more than $4,000. The order was so large, she's had to put some of it in her garage.
It's a fluke thing that happened.
LaFavor says her 8-year-old son Liam got her phone and made the purchase of 30 cases of suckers. Liam has developmental delays and was born with fetal alcohol spectrum disorder.
Oh.
He says the condition affects his
Somebody was drunk as shit when he was.
He told me that he wanted to have a carnival, and he was ordering the dum-dums as prizes for his carnival.
Hello, dum-dum.
So, again, he was being friendly. He was being kind to his friends.
To make matters worse, she says 8 of the 30 cases were unaccounted for. She had to go to the post office to rectify the situation.
The packages that were, the 8 that are missing were actually scanned in here as being rejected.
LaFavor says those 8 cases were returned to sender, and she hopes she can at least get that portion of her money back.
This is Holly LaFavors. How are you?
She says Amazon delivered the other 22 cases. LaFavors had trouble getting in contact with Amazon for a refund, but we were able to help her make a connection.
I was told that you might be able to assist me with the issue that I'm having with Amazon.
I'm standing here on live TV about the Bears here, right, Scott?
They'd look into her claim.
Oh,
Right.
I'm so appreciative.
That's what it is
of the
about.
help.
Now she has cases of suckers she doesn't want, but her favorite flavor, blue raspberry, is inside. Any thoughts on taking just
He
one?
needed the money. Blue raspberry.
That box is, and I am not tempted to crack it open.
That's right. Oh, there you
She
go.
was a good sport for that story today. In a WKYT fact check now, we look to see why LaFavors couldn't simply return the boxes to Amazon. A note on Amazon's website says the item is non-returnable due to potential safety risk as an ingestible product.
Now, there's a new development. About an hour ago, LaFavors was notified, and she contacted WKYT and says she is getting her money back.
I want to love you,
refunded.
KYT.
LaFavors told us she will change some settings on her phone so this kind of thing doesn't happen again.
Okay.
That's right. I will smash his skull in if he ever tries this again. He may have ordered the lollipops, but she's the chew dum-dum. Hello, Not the Bees checking in with that comment. Not Space Nerd says, yep, to that, Scott. 70,000. And there's those tiny ones, bro. By the time you take the wrapper off, you eat a couple of sucks and they're gone, man.
Yeah, I like the Tootsie Pops. I like the ones with Tootsie Roll in it.
That used to be the thing, like they were saying in the chat. How many licks does it take to get to the center? Yeah, my father-in-law, rest in peace. He loved them, Scott, and he would eat like we would buy bags of them for him. Like even as an older gentleman, even up to almost his passing, he was eating them. But he would put 4 or 5 of them in his mouth at a time. 3, 4 of them. You see him with a whole mess of them in his mouth. But he loved them. Mix them all up and put them in. Rest in peace, my father-in-law, Mike. He loved them things. Good on her to contact the local news. That shit can have traction. Yeah, absolutely. I'm on television, right? I'm on right now. I'm about to bash your ass. Yes, I'm on live TV. They hearing this shit, so you better say some good shit over here. I posted my grape haul BF in the Discord channel. I got issues. Let's check in real quick. Let's see. Do this real quick. PQRST. Hi, folks.
His grape haul.
Your view is important to us here on The Vibe. I'm going to bring, I got friends to bring. I see you guys backstage, but let me go do this real quick. Let me go to Discord, and then I got friends to bring in. All of my friends are here today. They are so good to me. I'm going to the 100 Proof Podcasting right now. I'm going to the BF Live section and see what my Chunks to put up. He says, I like great BF. Just went to the Japanese store, and I said, one of everything. Well, let's share this picture from our friends to Chunkster right here on The Vibe. And then I'm going to bring my bros in. Share screen, Discord. Wow, my dude likes some grape here, Scott.
Oh, that's okay. I see what he's talking about now. Grape haul.
The grape haul, yeah, a haul of everything grape. Boy, you really you go hard in the grape pain, don't you? Grape ape. Wow, you know what grape is? Sugar water purple's the Chunkster. That's all grape is. Sugar water purple. That's gonna great. Got to get that grape. There you go. That's from our friends the Chunkster letting us know. You kind of inspire me to break out my whole thing, Scott. My candy collection.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to threaten to do it. Okay, but now that we're done that, that's okay. Let me see what we got here. Sorry. We're having fun, man. This is what I love. I want to know what you guys are interested in. You are committed to grape, says Space Nerd. Grape fettuccine. Half a bit tastes like shit. Half of it tastes like shit. Purple drink. He knows. Not the bees knows. Purple drink. Sugar water purple. A little Robitussin maybe. Hey, but I'm going to bring some guys in now for my last story, and I know that they'll be happy to see this one because I got a bikini report left. But he's back. He's Andrew the Giant. Come on, Andrew. Come on.
Hey. I took a big one.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm glad that I don't know that if you sent a picture to this next guy I'm going to bring in, but let's see. I didn't see no screams of horror or no shrieks, but let's get the latest from him because all my bros are here now. He's my friend. He's yours. He's up in the Great White North, but he's with us now. He's Bobby Nick. Come on.
Hey.
Deep butt cheeks.
Deep butt cheeks, motherfuckers. I got deep butt cheeks.
What's up, man? How you doing today?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Well, he kind of at his regular midday hang. He kind of starts petering out. He got to take a little, got to do some bathroom business, and then he gets a little tired. It must take everything out of him to do that bathroom business. He gets like this. But you didn't get no pictures of it, did you, Bobby Nick?
I did not.
Well, that's a good thing because yesterday my boy Bobby Nick took 2 hits because normally we do when he gets the unasked for Wendy pick. We made it a kind of a thing here, and then he screams in horror yesterday. But he got 2 of them. He got an Andrew one early, and then he got our Wendy one later in the day. Mm-hmm. You doing all right? You recovering from all that?
Which one is it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Which one was worse, Andrew? Yours. Something about the texture of yours was just make me want to puke.
Well, there you go. He's not a fecal doctor, but he plays one here right on the vibe, reluctantly, involuntarily. So, yes, he's seen more shit than their doctors have. So, yeah, some people were calling for a competition between who is it better, who's worse. Let's have like a little matchup and all. But I'm glad that Bobby Nick's here, and I'm glad that Chris Popke checks in and says, "Good morning, chatas. Happy Wednesday." To my friend Chris Popke. I'm just starting to wrap up the not-so-serious news, and we're going to get on with more of the show. I have one thing left, and that's a bikini report. Popke gets the shout-out acknowledgement from Space Nerd. SVB checks in from Andrew the Giant 96 and says, what up, my fellow Gilf Hunters? Let's go. Oh, we like them grandmas. Chris to the Popke from Peak Hunt. Nerd gets the shout-out acknowledgement in return from Popke, and I continue on with my last story, and this is a bikini report. And this is about the... what's being spoken more of every day is about Google having a monopoly on phones or something, Bobby Nick. Me and you have the same phone and all. I know that you're a kind of an Android guy and you're a Google guy. So I don't know how it works in Canada, but they're treating Google like they're a monopoly and saying they might have to sell off their Chrome browser, and they're really coming at Google for everything they do nowadays.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I got a story about it, but it's kind of weird because I think that Android is arguably less proprietary than Apple and all. I mean, I know they got the leg up on all the search engines and things like that, but yeah, I don't know. It seems like they're more diverse because they allow all kind of comers to kind of develop on their platform as to where Apple don't. Well, but I don't know a whole lot about this, but I know this little cutie does right here on the vibe, and I know she's one of the favorites, so I'm going to bring her up, and she's going to tell you all about the impending litigation and what Google might have to do to stay in business and not be considered a monopoly. Take it away, Bikini Report.
Department of Justice has its way, Google could have to sell off its digital advertising business. And it's not a total impossibility. Last month, a judge ruled that Google did use illegal methods to block competition by, quote, willfully acquiring and maintaining monopoly power. And because of that, a remedies trial has just been set for September. It'll see the DOJ argue that Google should be ordered to divest its ad server and ad exchange market businesses. No surprise, Google is planning to fight hard and has already said the DOJ's request has no basis in law. Google is really having a rough legal time these days. It's also in the thick of an antitrust trial where the DOJ wants the company to have to sell off their Chrome browser. So, what do you think? Has Google gotten so powerful that it should be broken up? Let us know in the comments and be sure to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
There you go. What do you think, Andrew? You got an opinion about that?
Totally. Google sucks.
Oh, and what is your opinion about Google sucking, Andrew? Why does Google suck for you?
The ads, one thing.
Yeah. That's how they make their money. Yeah.
And two, they're taking over the world.
Mm-hmm. Well, they allow all kind of companies to make phones on the Android platform, Andrew, but they do. I mean, they are the dominant search. You know, when you search anything, even Bob, do you notice when you search on other things, they still look like they take from Google searches? That's what I've noticed. They just look like they're mimicking what Google pulls in.
A lot of the times, yeah.
There you go. Popkey checks in and says, I'm out walking around with my dog as my car is getting service. Hate to be late. That's okay, Popkey. We're glad you're here, man. YouTube is listening, Andrew. Yeah, man. You're a businessman. You're a partner. Andrew is a YouTube partner. Hey, Andrew, checking in from Andrew the Giant 96. How's the subs going on over there, buddy?
Good.
Yeah, got a number for me? Or just want to say good? Forcing you to open your eyes now.
Probably less, so.
I'm going to go up here because people have questions. Like CB asked, are Andrew and Vinny an item?
No.
I don't know. Like I say, it's hard to convince otherwise when you're on here shirtless all the time. How you doing, CB? Checking in from Andrew the Giant 96. Also, Matt, thank you for throwing out my link. Subscribe to my channel, BF Live The Vibe. You click on that and hook a brother up with a free subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I'm trying to keep my head above the 1,000 mark. Got that walking the dog. We got YouTubers listening. And with that story, we're going to wrap up the news, folks. See, you can have fun with the news. I like to prove it here every day. I hope you enjoyed that. But let's get on with more of the show. That was just a vibe, not so serious news. That's right, folks. Turn my little ticker off in the background, my little noise effect. There you go. I hope you enjoyed the Vibe Not So Serious News today for Wednesday, middle of the day, middle of the week on BF Live The Vibe Stream Show 303. You are watching and or listening to this show on BF Live The Vibe on YouTube, BF Live The Vibe on Rumble, Facebook, and on Andrew the Giant 96. Welcome to those that are joining us. She's a good girl, Space Nerd. A no leash required. How's your doggy doing? How's your doggy doing today? You're a good doggy. You're a good doggy. Okay, we'll do that. All right, let's get on with this. I want to show you. Hey, Andrew, you were talking about that Korean first baseman, right? Having to possibly have to go back home, right?
Yep.
You said that's a pretty sure thing, huh?
Yep. Saw that on Instagram last night.
Did you? Well, Andrew is the human sports ticker. That's why we call Andrew the human sports ticker. Andrew, I got a sport for, kind of a competition of sorts. I want to show you real quick here on the Vibe. Check this out. Let me know what you think about this. This is legit. This is competitive window cleaning. Ready? Go.
Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Round one.
What do you think, Andrew? The next big craze on ESPN? Competitive window cleaning? Going to watch us tonight?
I couldn't see because of the friggin' sun.
we gotta get Andrew some Ray Charles shades, man. We gotta get him some shades. We gotta hook him up with some things like this. We gotta be like, I'm Andrew the Giant. Andrew the Giant. Florida, man. We gotta hook him up with some shades here. All right, Andrew. One more time with that. Professional window cleaning. I guess they get judged for a speed and if they leave streaks or not.
Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Round one.
They was in there looking at some shit too, Scott. Sitting in front.
They should have those windows like really dirty, something like that's caked on.
I like that.
Then it would be more interesting.
Yep, I agree with that. Let me see. Widow Killer says that Perry brags about being Mr. Clean. We should enter him in this.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know. Widow Killer, I kind of agree. Yeah, Mr. Clean. You scrub my toilet out with toothbrushes, brand new toothbrushes, and because I'm too cheap and it's just unsafe, I'm going to bleach them and put them back in the package rather than just throw them out and get a new one for like less than $10, Scott. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I'm sure that'll be more of the things being talked about tonight, even though they tell you that Wednesday is not PCL night, it's cooking with night tonight. You know, we always got to get it in there. So we'll have to check that out later on tonight. See where he's at with the toothbrushes and all. There you go. There you go. SCI, man. There you go. All right. Why don't we get on here with more of the vibe? It's almost here. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out whether I should start my next segment or I'll show one more kind of thing. And then we'll kind of what we're trying to do is work our way up to the news break right here halfway at 1:30 where I'm at on the East Coast of the United States. We'll take a little piss break, a little pause for the cause, and then we're going to have basically a whole other kind of show on the other side of it. But I'm going to show one more video that'll take us right up to that 1:30 mark. When I was a kid, and this is probably one of my big influences and reason why I like just entertainment and comedy and stuff. I loved some David Letterman when I was growing up, Scott.
Yeah, I thought I was kind of weird. None of my friends or anything. I started watching talk shows at a young age. I was 10 years old watching talk shows, man.
Same, Scott. I guess I must have been an old soul. Yeah, because my parents would have like Carson on after the news would go off. And I'm a night owl to this day. I can't quite get myself in bed till like 2 and 3 in the morning. So I would just keep my eyes up and watching whatever. And so I would kind of suddenly get into these shows. So I watched that. And then after that, then this newer guy started coming on. It was a little more edgier and funnier and doing wacky shit and all. That wasn't Carson. He seemed, older than me, more of my generation than Carson was. So I'm going to show you. And he had stupid pet tricks, and he also had stupid human tricks. Scott, you remember that?
Yeah, I remember. Yep.
Yeah, Bob. And they do those. I'm going to show you some stupid human tricks from back. This is from back walk in the day, if you will. Well, David Letterman, stupid human tricks right here on the vibe. We're going to go back. Taking you back.
You do this. You're gonna put a little beer on your head. Get it really down.
Paul's wife is going to kill herself when she finds out she had to leave.
We'll have to try this. We'll have to try this on the playables.
Makes a wonderful adhesive. That's right. Yeah, okay.
Look, my dude's pouring them.
Yeah, here we go. Look at this again. My God.
Like, Scott, just doing it was one thing, but pouring them,
Right. This is how you do it.
that's the shit. There you go. That's the kind of stuff. So I would love it. And one of the things I love that he did back in the day, Scott, he did he put the Velcro suit and he jumped up on the wall. Remember that?
Stuck to it. Yep.
stuck on the wall. And he had sour cream and onion chip suit one time where his whole suit had baggies of sour cream and onion chips on him. That was one thing. And I liked the monkey cam, Bobby Nick. That was when they first started coming out with portable cameras that were small enough that could be ran around, and they hired a monkey. They put a battery backpack on.
I remember that.
Anyone run through the audience, fucking monkey cam. Like I never seen no shit like that. There you go. So there you go. I like that. We're gonna have to bring some more of these moments back in the future and all. So I like looking back on that. Let me see. That technique never worked on dried bugs, says Terry Nee of the glass cleaning competition. That's like Bobby Nick said. You might want to do something to make it a little harder than that. Early Letterman was great. Our friend Terry Nee acknowledges. Andrew's dead, says no, he's not dead. He's just being Andrew over here. He's not dead. He's gonna pep up after this piss break we're taking, folks.
Oh, I'm here.
He's here. There you go. Space Nerd. I love Letterman. He is a great interviewer. Stupid pet tricks are good too. That's right. All right, folks. You know what's good? What's good is we got to take a little pause for the calls right now. It's 1:27. It's practically halfway through a 3-hour episode of BF Live The Vibe. We do 3 hours live every day, folks. It's the middle of the day. It's the middle of the week. And it's the middle of the show. So at this time, we're going to pause for the cause. This is where you can go do that. Take care of your personal business. You can also grab a drink, grab a smoke, grab a friend and tell them that no one's having more fun in the midday than we do here on The Vibe, watching Andrew sleep. And when we come back, we'll do the National Day Hey Hey. We'll fall down Scott's hole. I got internet shite. And I'm still threatening to watch that match with Pecan and all. That's got to be a lot of fun. I got to do that so we can get on to more fun stuff. So all that fun and more right after this, folks. It's only 2.5 minutes, so don't go anywhere. And more fun to be had right after this.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the Pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
Maybe I did, and maybe I did. Welcome back for the second half of the vibe. Andrew's rolling back into this picture, rolling out of it. What are you doing, Andrew? Where you going, buddy?
Just chilling.
Where's our boy Vinny at? I noticed that after your last kind of bathroom visit, he hasn't been around as much. Hey, that looks good. You can see the screen house a little bit more. Trying to see.
Brother.
Is he taking a rest? What's he doing? Is he swimming?
Talking to his brother.
Oh, he's talking to his brother. Well, that's cool. That's cool, man. Well, there you go. Hopefully he's in the pool talking to his brother. We got Andrew went one way and he pushed the camera the other way. It looks like. There you go. The Eye of the Tiger, says Space Chief 75. Yeah, Bobby Nick. We were having a lot of fun showing his workout videos, man.
Yeah.
I saw that you watched them on No Filter last night.
Yeah.
I was checking them with No Filter. Yeah, Vinny put them out on his personal Facebook, and so I was having fun sharing those earlier. And I said, bro, Vinny has been in there for 48 hours and he's already had Andrew out doing more. Like he's had him out at the YMCA. He said he went gambling this morning, Bobby Nick, if you didn't pick up on that.
Really?
Yeah, they've already been out today.
Holy shit.
They lost some money, unfortunately, he did say.
Oh.
But just the fact that they went out, in 48 hours, he's already done so much more stuff.
That's great, yeah.
Awesome. So there you go. He's done everything but stay awake. Let me see. Stacy, did you sneak in here? Stacy Allen. Wait a minute. Where's she at? People sneak in during the piss break at the Indian Deli. I'm so excited about my sandwich. That's good. Darn it. In between meetings, during the break. I'm sorry, Stacy Allen. Come on, we get your little vibes real quick.
She's my cherry pie. I can't really sing this song.
All right, I think we're going to catch up with the chat. We're going to fall down Scott's hole, and then out of Scott's hole, we're going to kind of turn, since we're going to talk about Cyrax, we'll show you the wrestling match that involves Cyrax and kind of all of us and how that kind of all ended. We'll kind of scan through it. Cool, I haven't yet today. Nerd. I know you touched your pee-pee, says Peacunt. The Eye of the Tiger. I'll let you know where Juicy Man Meat is on lovely Stacy. FJM says you have to go down to Scott's hole without any safety team until further notice. They went on strike. They said it's getting extremely hazardous down there and they want more pay. Fuck them guys. Peacunt says, did you touch your pee-pee though, Peacunt, during the piss break? Stacy Allen, he acknowledges you. I think he did. I think he liked it too. You can't sing any song, Stuttering John. Oh yeah, about this one exactly.
She's my cherry pie.
I can't really sing this song.
I agree. So why don't I play this version?
Cherry pie for Stacy Allen Frog. She's my cherry pie. Ooh, I don't know the rest. Scowl.
Hell to the air on a Whack-A-Goal Wednesday. Space Nerd throwing out the love, and get Stacy Allen gets the skull. Well, I'm sorry that you're so busy that you haven't been in the vibe as you have in the past, Stacy, but I hope your work kind of changes and shifts, and maybe you won't have so many meetings, and you could be joining us even more than you have lately. Thank you. Sorry, I hate that song over anything in the Dabble verse. The second one or the first one? I played the first one in honor of Stacy Allen because it's always been a thing. So there you go. His Elvis, the Drifter, and Me segment was great when he went to Vegas. Oh, they're talking about some stuff in the chat. Space Chief 75, how you doing, brother? All right, well, why don't we do it, folks? I know they're on strike, so do this at your own peril. It's time to fall down into Scott's Hole.
Smoking a bowl down in Scott's Hole.
Hole and bowl.
Oh, smoking a bowl. She likes to fly, but Tammy's wings have been denied.
God. Scott's Hole. Unnecessary foot. Scott's Hole is the name of this segment that we're about to do tonight. We're going to fall in Scott's Hole. This is where he brings his favorite locales that he's enjoying right there on YouTube. He brings them to us, and we kind of do a little segment here. So, Scott, we talk about Tammy. We talk about Cyrax. Yeah. And we talk about Daniel Larson is the new one, man. What's on your mind today as far as what's going on in your hole? How's your hole today, Scott?
it's a dark and scary place, as FGM was talking about.
little irritated right now. Had some pizza last night. Speaking of pizza, Scott. Speaking of pizza,
yeah.
Let's before we go down in the hole. You weren't here yesterday, and you were nice enough.
Yeah.
You were nice enough to say, "Hey, BF, I ain't feeling so good today. You let me know well in advance. I ain't gonna be there today." And I said, "Thank you for letting me know, brother." And then people come in the chat saying, "I think it was the pizza." And then Bobby Nick came in the chat telling me about what you did the night before, buddy.
I didn't even think about it the next day that could have been it, but yeah, it was 24-hour pizza. And first I asked everybody how long it'd take, how long pizza can sit out, but it really didn't matter. I was going to eat it anyway. So 24-hour pizza is apparently my limit, because I think I might have got a touch of food poisoning yesterday or something.
That's what people were speculating, and I was really surprised because you seem like a hearty guy that's had your share of dirt or whatever in your time. Like little things ain't going to throw you off. And certainly I've heard many tales of many drunken weekends where people like, I ate the same fucking pizza like all weekend, like every time they passed out and woke up again. Like I heard that, so I was really almost kind of surprised that maybe the food poisoning would have got you that quick, buddy.
Yeah, but it really could have been a few things, man. I ate Harry ice cream the day before that.
Wait a minute. What the fuck is Harry ice cream?
I was eating some kind of ice cream bar thing, and the top of it fell off on the floor. And then I picked it up, and there was hair hanging all over it, and so they I had to eat it.
It happened. Oh my God. Well, I'm glad you're here. And so now you're healthy enough to go down in your hole again. Got to put the lotion on it and all that stuff. So we got Tammy. We got 2 from Tammy. We got 1 from Cyrax, I think, right? Is that the count that I have?
Yeah. I just gave one
Daniel.
for Cyrax and 1 Daniel.
Well, why don't we save Cyrax for last? Because I'm gonna kind of segue into the wrestling match, if you will, that contains Cyrax. So that'll be the second Cyrax thing we do. When you want to start with your girl, you want to start with Daniel or Tammy? What do you want to do?
Let's start with Tammy.
All right.
And it could be either one, but there could be either one of them. But one of them I had Bobby Nick in mind for the pizza and cigarettes, or cigarettes and pizza, or whatever.
All right. Well, this one that says it's got under pressure in it. Tammy Hull, under pressure right here. Once again, Scott, because of you, I blame you. Tammy's now in my algorithm, bro. So when I wake up in the morning and Tammy's up doing her lives, who was doing her live this morning? But I get the notification, hey, Bob, Tammy's live right now. So I get all the notifications when my friend Tammy is live. But I don't have to wait to see her live. I see her here in Scott's Hole.
Tammy Scott's Hole.
All right, here we go. Smoking a bowl. This is a good time. Grab what you got, folks. If you partake, grab what you got, smoking a bowl in Scott's Hole and watching Tammy under pressure. Oh, let me
stretching the dollar.
Under pressure.
Stressed out. Almost everybody smokes. I mean, I see people smoking cigarettes. They don't look like they smoke cigarettes. It's like, we're just a stressed out world. Tobacco's calming. It's those additives in that shit that ain't no good. You can actually smell them in it. That's not no good. That's no good. That's no good. Everybody's damn stressed out. Almost everybody.
There you go. So she's stressed out.
Yeah. Because people have been giving her hell about, if you're homeless, why are you buying a cigarette or whatever. So she's justifying smoking. You're stressed out. Everybody smokes.
Yeah. Well, she is a butterface. Yeah. Well, so that's kind of what Scott's trying to say here.
Yeah.
Scott talks about her armpits and how much he likes her legs, CB. I don't know if I have any of those at the ready, but Scott's got a couple of her lives with the full body, and he'll be in our chat saying her legs don't look that bad, BF. Rest in peace, Freddie Mercury and David Bowie and Tammy. Let's see. I had an armpit sex dream about Tammy last night, Scott.
They're not so bad. Yeah, she kind of looks like she might have some Indian in her or something, because her armpits are way too smooth, really, for someone to be homeless and not taking regular baths. You expect a wreck.
He's trying to talk him out into something. I'm telling you, folks. I know you can smoke dabs or those two. I'm saying, how dare you? Everyone loves Stacey Allen's cherry pie. There we go. What's up? Bobby Joe Smiles checking in from Andrew the Giant 96, giving hearts out to our boy Andrew.
Thank you.
This reminds me of the old days, Bobby Nick. Seeing half of Andrew.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
What are you doing over there?
He tried to move. He like tried to adjust himself and hit the table and he adjusted the camera. That's what he did. He moved and he adjusted the camera. Oh, come on, CB.
You saying that?
Love.
Yeah,
you saying that gave me a flashback of the triangle sex swing, and I just realized we are never going to see the triangle sex swing ever again.
When he was at the gym the other day or something, he was pulling up on something. Scott, Bobby, I had a flashback of the triangle sex swing too. I wasn't saying that I didn't know that we maybe never see. Oh, here comes sexy Vinny in the shot. I'm wondering where you were, Vinny.
Yeah, I was on the phone with my buddy that I do construction with.
Nice.
For a good while.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's coming down.
Why are you getting choked by this thing?
It's funny, Vinny, because he did a little thing where he moved. He like slid his chair. I think maybe he was trying to get out of the sun, is my guess. Get out of the heat. Yeah. He tried to get a little closer to the house, and when he did it, he ended up running into the table and turning the camera where he was, basically. So he took himself out of the shot, basically. So he just got back in. So there you go.
Nice fan blades on that ceiling fan.
Ooh, nice fancy fan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I knocked my noggin on them.
Oh, you gotta watch that shit. There you go. All right. Well, like I said, people are asking if you and Andrew were an item, Vinny.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go. See,
Wendy was trying to pay him $5 to kiss last night.
Wendy?
Yeah, for real.
Oh,
she did, but then she revoked the $5.
No, it would have been worth $20. I would have repaid Wendy. Oh my God, Leatherface. Scott's just a paper bag over. Scott just put a paper bag over Tammy's head and do what you go to business, go to town, do what you got to do, need to be doing. Do what needs doing here. Well, who's to say that they haven't already gotten together?
This looks like Sitting Bull. Oh man,
that's not me. It's exclusive, not audiographed or anything.
Man, there's at least 10 times a day that this pops in my head, and I gotta wipe my mouth every time, man.
I saw you say something to Terry D the other day. Like, damn, Terry D, I keep thinking about that damn video, kissing it on. I gotta rub my mouth every time. So this is we're in Scott's Hole with the Love Fest here on the vibe. All right.
Cool.
She was like sitting bull.
It wasn't real, Vinny. I could see you looking at it like, what the fuck?
I was gonna say she kind of looked cute in that video.
It was real, Scott. Don't lie.
We can get Andrew and Vinny to do one right now for $5.
Yeah, we can.
See, so that's where Scott went on his walk. He had to walk on a trail. He walked 50 miles, and we're like, Scott, why are you gonna go walk like 50 miles? Like, what are you doing? Let's see. Of course, I can't find it. Where was Scott would walk with 50 miles? Oh no.
I want you to have dirty hot sex with me.
All right, calm down. Just tell Tammy that shit. Well, Scott would walk for 50 miles, and Scott would walk for 50 more just to shave his eyebrows off again and blow a fall down at your door.
Hell yeah.
Okay, Popky, you set me up for it, you son of a bitch.
I want you to have dirty hot sex with me.
All right, let's continue on. Vin was down in Scott's Hole, says shh, checking in. And CB is laughing, which is good. That's not me, the Red Bob Levy. Shudder says Chunkster as we continue on with the vibe. We got another one from Tammy. We're down in Scott's Hole. Is currently where we're at right now. Yeah, this was the stretch the dollar on the next one, Scott.
Okay, yeah. I was telling Bobby Nicollet yesterday that the reason I kind of was introducing Daniel Larson is because I'm just trying to show you guys the funny side of these people. There's a darker side, and it gets old because it's the same thing every day, man. Every day. That's kind of why I was going to mix in Daniel Larson because
different mix of crazy people, huh?
Yeah, different kind of crazies. Yeah.
Widow Killer lets us know that today's PCL on Wednesday is fake celebrity deaths are Rod Stewart, Meryl Streep, Sir Paul McCartney, Bill Murray, and Whoopi Goldberg. They're all going to be dead by tonight at 4 Pacific, 7 o'clock East.
Shut the fuck up.
But you read all of those clickbait shit and you think every bit of it's real. So Tammy's under pressure. But that was the last one. She's trying to stretch the dollar on this one, Scott.
Right.
Trying to make the dollar a dollar. Yes.
Yeah. This is a continuation of the cigarettes, additives in cigarettes. And they put additives in everything to stretch the dollar.
Control the man. So Chunkster's not aware that you shaved your eyebrows off, Scott. Now, Scott is I'll give you a one shot on this. Scott is already well documented that he doesn't really have much eyebrows as it is, but he does surprisingly have a very masculine kind of Cro-Magnon brow that even when he doesn't have his eyebrows in, he doesn't look as lost as some men when they have no eyebrows. So there you go. They've kind of grown back in a little bit there, Scott.
I've got a few hairs. It's been a good month now, man.
There you go. Yeah. So yes, that was your last competition. You shaved a brow off like last year or so when we did Sports Heads, and you did it for a ball game this year.
Last time I lost a football bet to Andrew the last time. Or no, the first time, and the last time was for Super Chats on Bobby Nick's show.
Yeah, just grifting away, trying to reach the goal. And we weren't there, and Scotty was like, get my eyebrows up.
That's right.
And all of a sudden, everybody just started flooding the fucking Super Chats in. So.
And Scott's always into a thing. Like, he'll wake up with a notion saying, hey, guys, if you want, I'll do this today, or I'll do that today. Like, he's jumped in our chat many times. And then I think after that, you came on my show, and we were trying to think of stuff to do for Super Chats, even on like a Whack-A-Go Wednesday, folks. And Scott says, hell, I'll draw some. I think you got Super Chatted to draw glasses on your face. And he always wears sunglasses. Can't see his brows anyway. Glasses on his face. I shaved my eyebrows once. I looked like the kid from Mask. Glasses on his face. Yes, he did. He did it for Super Chats. Glasses on his face. Get your glasses on his face. A Chris Popke jam. Yes.
Vinny's face going through some of this has been like, what the fuck?
Catching up on the show. I remember in high school, one of my classmates had one of their eyebrows shaved off by his sister while he slept. He decided he would shave the other one off so he would look normal. How about that? The old sister trick. That sounds like a brother to Oh, shit. So Chunk's just laughing, which is why we're here. Next time you're in Vancouver, get a grilled sandwich at Bosa Foods. I'm a spicy man. Meet heaven right now. All right.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to let everybody know, I'm going to show you this next video, and I'm going to let you know before that, though, that you can catch all of these anytime you want to. You don't have to wait for the whole right here to watch. I'm looking for your link in the chat. Scott Fitzpatrick, Prop Master 69?
69.
Prop Master 69, Scott. I'm scrolling and trying to think at the same time, and my brain froze. So here we
There's
go.
a whole catalog of people going back a ways on there.
There you go. Prop Master 69 is what he goes by right here on YouTube, as you can see right here. And this is Stretching the Dollar. Tammy, come on.
It's just fucking additives bullshit.
Yeah.
And fucking, I gotta add this, add that. You know,
Right.
stretch this, stretch that. Hey, it'll stretch the fucking dollar.
Right.
Stretch the dollar, stretch the dollar, stretch the dollar, stretch the dollar, stretch the dollar.
You're stuck on it. You're needle skipping. Tammy.
Broken record.
I'm really pissed off right now because, you know, I mean, I've been played an idiot long enough, you know.
Where are you
It's just
at?
fucking additives bullshit.
Say what, Andrew?
And subscribers, where are you at?
I'm probably like a 918, 920-ish.
Holy shit.
Well, if anybody's watching from Andrew the Giant and wants to see some of those fun videos, go over to Prop Master 69 and hook him up with a like, share, subscribe. And the link is running throughout the entirety of the BF live chat. So there you go. And Scott produces all of these little shorts. He kind of puts the money and all the little bells and whistles in them. Scott's come a long way doing this stuff. He really enjoys this. He's not just doing it just to have something to talk about on the show. He does it because this is what he loves. So Scott, let's talk about Daniel Larson. We saw him getting like chased around with a drone the other day.
Right, and then people, because he's got an interesting look about him, so I gave this one is a little more close up of his face, and you get to hear him talk. And he's got an interesting haircut on this one. And if people like this guy, I can show you for the next show how he come about this interesting haircut he had.
Oh my God, he's got a doozy of a haircut here. Let me refresh the page.
Well, I'll go ahead and tell you the story on it. What it is, this is really shitty kind of trolling. What it is, he's kind of a little bit famous, I guess, in his town or wherever he was at.
Right.
And some younger guys, and there's video of all this. There's some younger guys asking, because he's mentally challenged. He's mental. And so these guys ask him, like in the streets or in the park or something, if they could cut his hair. And they took scissors and started chopping on his hair, and then they left him. That's what they left him looking like.
Oh
and
my
they
God!
said they went to get a hair dryer. Well, then he wants to know. They come back, and then the hair dryer was gone. Well, then he wanted to see their car, and then they said, "Well, my car's got stolen too," and they left him that way. And so then after this, there's a 10-minute video of him on a subway just looking at the camera, pissed off because he's got this fucked up haircut.
I was like wondering what the backstory was behind this whole thing when you showed this to me. I'm like, what the hell is this? But like, because you're gonna see a doozy of a haircut, and what did he say? It's like a famous person, Scott. He was going for
like Schwarzen. He says Schwarzen. I'm gonna say it right. Schwarzenegger.
Yes. Get to the baba. Get to the baba.
Oh my God, he looks like fucking. He looks like Gargamel.
He's got a reverse
That's a good pull, Bobby, Nick. I knew that he reminded me of somebody. You fucking nailed it, bro. You nailed it. It's real life Gargamel from the fucking Smurfs, Bobby, Nick. You destroyed it, Bobby, Nick. Oh, that is it right there. Real life Gargamel, aka Daniel Larson. They offered him a free haircut, according to Scott, and this is what he got because we're down in Scott's hole.
Down in Scott's hole.
My inspiration behind this haircut, I wanted it to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I like the lightning bolt, Scott. Oh, unnecessary echo. There you go.
Struck by lightning.
That is fucking Gargamel, Bobby. Look at that freeze right there. Got it with the lightning bolt. That is Gargamel. I have to use Smurfette.
Lightning, just like Albert Einstein. So,
Albert Einstein.
My inspiration behind this haircut, I wanted it to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger got struck by lightning, just like Albert Einstein. So, My inspiration behind this haircut, I wanted it to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger got struck by lightning, just like Albert Einstein.
Holy shit, Scott Fitzpatrick. Wow. Kyoto's Needs is here. So Chunks is laughing. What's the cat? Was it Azriel? Was it?
Azriel, yeah.
Azriel, right? Yeah. Wow. See, we're all using our brain cells together, and that's how it goes. Oh, drugs are bad, and sometimes you forget things, okay? Especially since it's older. They're trying to do like reboots of the Smurfs recently. I've seen Smurfs popping off again. A little bit.
Yeah.
Wake up. Let's see. What's up? Wake up, says Kyoto's Knees. Kyoto's Knees look like they hurting lately.
There's a lot of footage of Daniel Larson's a notorious dine and dasher, so he's always eating in fancy restaurants. And there's footage of it, man, because he videos everything. He videos himself getting kicked out.
Really?
He sleeps in public bathrooms, and there's all kinds of footages of guys pulling him out of the bathrooms and stuff.
Oh, God.
That's why I was kind of hoping to get people interested in Daniel Larson, because I can get quite a bit of material out of that guy.
It's working, Scott. Like I said, I think I resisted Tammy a little bit at first. That face scared me, but you turned me, you got me convinced that she's like worth following and looking at. And then you threw me off with the little Cyrax, which we're about to see with the scabs on the head. Scott was like, this guy's got scabs on his head. I'm like, but there's other fun stuff about him, which we're about to see right here, Scott.
Can I just go off topic for a second? Can I go off topic for a second? Because you mentioned Kyoto's Knees in the chat, right? Sure. Yesterday I was doing a podcast with Kyoto, and he's talking about how he's been talking about how he got some really strong prescription painkillers the past little while. For his knees from the doctor. And yesterday I asked him to grab them and show me what it is, and I looked them up, and it's just Aleve.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it? It's extra strength Tylenol, bro. Slow your roll.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, Bobby Nick, I'm all strung out on this pain medicine they gave me. I suddenly have the urge to suck male penises. It's like that's just Advil, bro, right? They're not giving you any urges to do anything. That's funny, Bobby Nick. So he's like living off of these painkillers or off the buzz of them or whatever, the need for them, and it turns out they're just extra strength, whatever they are.
Well, they're not even extra strength; they're just regular strength Aleve.
Regular strength Aleve.
Yeah.
We don't have that stuff where I live, Bobby Nick. We gotta get that imported. There was only one female Smurf. How did they reproduce? Smurfette was a champ. She took on all players. She took on all them players there. Yes, she did. Whoop. Whatever. Let's see. Mandy Dev is laughing. It's actually my doll. It's actually my doll. The woman's period medicine from back in the day. Oh my God. That's what I remember of my doll. All right. Let's talk about a Cyrax nightmare. You done with that side, Bobby Nick? I like that. I'm glad you did that. Yeah. That was fun, man. I'm glad you did that. Yes. Awesome. I like that. That's a fun little side story. Drinking while will intensify a medication, okay? But I'm fucking alive, says Mandy Dev. Come on. Aleve. Oh, but fucking Aleve. Drinking will intensify medication, but a fucking Aleve. Says Mandy Dev. She's clowning on it. That's what we do. So look, we got Vinny here with the Juicy Man Meat live every day now, and Andrew, sexy Andrew, Florida man. But Scott, you're spoiling the ladies with this next video of Cyrax.
Yeah, showing a little body.
Yeah, man. Once again, it's this whole just growing up in a media society, I think, bro. He's so like performative and thinks that just being on a camera is like everything, and having his background in wrestling, Scott. The wrestling vibe comes through everything he does, Andrew. This guy thinks he's a wrestling promo guy or a wrestler, but let's watch Cyrax, ladies, and hold on to your panties because it's Cyrax and he's dancing. Great music that you put with this, Scott, because this works so fucking good. Like this is like scary. Like this is like it puts the lotion on. Like it's like that fucking good. Check this out. Cyrax gonna put some lotion on.
Welcome to my nightmare. I think you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna feel right.
I'm gonna get me taken on the air with all that sexy. This is like when Perry was Alice Cooper. Bro, like that, something about that. Like, I'm like, he saw that video or something, but it's so like, hey, put solution on. Get back in your hole. I'll leave with a fifth of whiskey is a good combo, says Popkey. We don't endorse that here on the vine. Went for Schwarzenegger, ended up Arnold cartoon. The Arnold cartoon. That's another good one, too. But Gargamel's the best. Arnold's a good version of it. Bro, this
Arnold ass haircut. You're right.
Was that, buddy?
That was an Arnold ass haircut. I just kind of made that connection.
That's a good pull, too.
Yeah.
That was a good reference there, buddy. There you go. Look, Popkey likes your choice. So welcome to my nightmare. There was something about that, him just dancing to that shit. It was like, yeah, he had that whole Buffalo Bill kind of fucking thing there. So there you go. That's Cyrax. Now, my boy P-Cunt is super supportive of me and us. We have these great WWE intros. We all have our like kind of own intros. I could spend time playing them all. But why don't we watch the match and kind of make our way out of Scott's hole slowly? We'll crawl out of Scott's hole by watching that match. Let me go over here. I thought I had it. I did have it.
Yeah, you don't want to stay in the hole too long; you'll get lost.
Careful. Yeah, we gotta drag ourselves out of the hole. So I'm gonna type in P-Cunt 420. I know I watched it. P-Cunt 420, and you gotta look for his link running throughout my chat today too. Let me go to the. Let's see, there's a file. Here it is. What the triple threat, fatal 4-way extreme rules. Trying to find my Intercontinental with Cyrax. Here we go. Yes, folks. So we figured since he kind of grows up in that culture, we're going to continue in Scott's hole and we're going to make our way out kind of subtly. We're going to, Space Nerd, she's scared. Nice choice, Scott. Two Joints checks in on a Wednesday, on a PCL Wednesday.
Joints.
Here we go. Two Joints says, BF, Bobby, good morning, and to you and the crew. What's up, Two Joints? Bones up, my friend. Whoa, P-Cunt checks in with a gifted membership. Thank you for helping me whack the goal. It's Whack-A-Go Wednesday. You're not only whacking the goal, you're making the family bigger, and you just gave that love out too. Gimme Bezos just caught that one. Another great friend. Thank you, P-Cunt. You have to pull out of Scott's hole slowly, says Chris Popkey. Yeah, you kind of do. You got to say goodbye. All right, bye, Tammy. We're going to go see Cyrax now. We're pulling out. There we go. Okay. All right, let's see. P-Cunt, I want to be in a match. Wait a minute, Mandy Div. No, Tiffany Washington was the one that came in and protested initially. But yes, there's even matches over here on P-Cunt 420 on YouTube with Wendy Pack from the Howard Stern Show. You got to see Wendy in a singlet wrestling. If you ain't never seen that, you got to be over here on P-Cunt 420. Andrew, let's have some fun, buddy, and watch this. This is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship from 1990. Extreme Rules. This is myself, David Bybee, Scott Fitzpatrick, and the one, the only Cyrax. He is the champion, Andrew. So let's watch this. It's a fatal 4-way. Cyrax is the current title holder. Let's watch some of this here. Let's scan through this on the Vibe.
Stupid headphones.
I think it's great. It works great for this, though, Scott.
Yeah, it works for this.
Because it really represents you. It's like it just makes it look that much more like, look at this shit with his KC stuff. Look at this shit. Oh shit, it's about to go down here, folks.
The WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Let's check in with our boy right away real quick and let him know that we are literally from all around the world. Our boy Bobby Nick right here. He's from up in Canada, the guy on the lower screen right here. Our boy Andrew right here next from the bottom, second from the bottom. He's down in Florida. He was a formerly Wisconsin man, but now he's a Florida man. Scott's over here in kind of the Midwest area, and I'm on the East Coast. So we are literally like all over the world. We got people and friends watching all over the world going to watch this fatal 4-way going down.
Introducing the challenger from no place.
Oh, look. Wait a minute. Bobby's complaining already, Scott. Thank you for the gifted and namaste. I'm glad you're going to stay. Gimme Bezos. How you doing? Welcome back.
To prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
And you know, I love all the BF Live love on the ring, P-Cunt. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Yuck that chair.
Yuck, yeah, he did. And these intros are great, but they can be a little long when you're trying to get through a video.
Yeah.
But look at that. All the BF Live gear. I love it.
Are you guys
Let me go.
ready?
And introducing the challenger.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Come on, doing the dance. Come on. That looks like your speed, man. That's your dance. You got to do that shit live.
You're right, Michael. And judging from the response on social media heading into this match,
I think Scott's got bigger
biceps.
biceps.
A new champ crown here tonight.
Terry Nee, I don't doubt he knows exactly where Scott is. Chocolate Teresa checking in on the daily. I love our lovely Andrew. Our lovely Andrew would be in the ring. Yeah, I've wondered about that, P cunt.
He's gonna roll in there.
Oh, he's been in matches. He's in matches.
Oh, I love that. I love that move when he gets in with the knees, the shifty knees. All right, who we got next? Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For this guy.
That's right. You know who's coming, son. You know what's coming. About to drop that gong on your asses.
And introducing the challenger from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 228 pounds, BF Bobby Heenan.
Remember, guys, the title's on the line here in this one.
Oh, shit. Got the head shake.
Was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight.
And I love he changes to BF Chang right here. I like that one. Speaking of BF Chang, let's Chang it up. Could this be a little longer? Yeah, I know, James Q. You're not wrong, buddy, with all the intros. Let's go. Come on. I was going to speed it up earlier, but then it got to my intro. Let's go 1.5 speed.
This title match already trending on social media. The challenger knows he has a good chance of becoming champion tonight.
All right, but now we got to catch this next one. All right, let's catch. Let me change the speed to normal because this is the feature. This is the champion. And you never, I think this came up on the show, guys, right? We were saying, somebody said, we got to get Cyrax in a match. Might have been you, Scott. Might have been you.
Things are about to get good.
Ah, does Scott have a Mr. Sacco since he's got Do Love's entrance? Kick your ass with Mr. Sacco. Here he is, guys. It's Cyrax. Oh, shit. Even with the scabs on the head.
Scabs.
Here he is, guys. He acts like this all the time, Scott. This match doesn't seem fair, Queen of Hearts checks in. How you doing, Queen of Hearts? You never know at wrestling. Hey, Juggalette.
Corey, what do you think of the champ's chances here tonight?
I love him. I'm not like everybody else, Cole. It seems like everybody's ready to write the champ's demise, but not me.
All right. I'll let the match start, and then we'll scan through some of it.
Pretty sure that's what Cyrax thinks he looks like.
Bro, exactly. Vinny, I totally believe he's of this culture, that he grew up in this media age, bro, and he thinks that anybody just gets on the camera and acts like these guys, he thinks that he's that dude, man. He's funny. All right, we'll let some of the action start going, and then I'll fast forward through a little bit. Oh, he's got the yellow Ultimate Warrior belt. This is from 1990, Extreme Rules, that this was based off of, Widow Killer. That's how I walk in 7-Eleven, says Space Chief 75. He's like, hey, where's the Slurpees at, you son of a bitch? I want cherry and I want cola, and I'm going to mix it. And you ain't going to stop me.
Now it's time to get Extreme Rules match underway. No disqualifications, no countouts. This is where we really see the violent.
Bobby said no wonder he lost, waiting for us to come in the ring. He got tired, Scott.
Sometimes you need a...
Uh-oh, bear hug. Submit, Cyrax, submit. Get him, Scott. Elbow to the head. Oh, boxes the headphones. Boxes the headphones. I'm wearing out by me like you Kansas City Chief loving bitch. I like the Ravens, bitch. Oh, now I get some of Cyrax. Oh, now Bobby got.
What's coming next?
Oh, suplex. Oh,
very nice.
Oh, the hair. Bobby lives. The hairlines are generous.
And this one might be headed ringside. What a punch.
Oh, Scott going for the body slam. Cyrax is, ooh, I ducked that bitch. Now Scott's getting some on his boy. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, power bomb.
The windows of opportunity are so small.
Scott's getting some Bobby. Look, Bobby loving this shit.
To pick up the scraps is the way to go.
Bobby Nick needs to wrestle. Bobby Nick was the guest referee. You got into the mix a little bit in Wendy's match, didn't you? I think he was the guest referee for the Wendy Pack match. You can see Wendy wrestling and Bobby Nick being the guest referee and a whole lot more. Even the Dabbleverse characters at PCunt 420. Click on the link when you see it in my chat.
Definitely struggling to keep him down.
I'm getting some of Cyrax. No motherfucker can wrestle, Scott.
It goes beyond any gray area.
I thought we was all going to whip up on his ass pretty good.
Yeah.
He gets some shots in. Man.
Butter.
The Stone Cold stuff.
Kick out at one for the challenger.
I can't believe the ref didn't get two here.
What's up, Justa? You number one, checking in 25. Can everybody hit that like, share, subscribe on your way in, on your way out? BF Live. Oh, the ladders are coming out.
Ladders.
Here comes the shit. Bobby's looking for something. Bobby looking for a pack of cigarettes or something.
No, you got a table.
Oh, Cyrax gets a table. Oh, and I got a little Scott.
Is it enough here? No, he kicks out.
It's not over yet. Plenty left to go in this one.
And a kick out before the count even begins.
Not even close to down and out at this point.
Uh-oh, I'm going for the figure four. I'm going to tenderize him. Tenderize him. Tenderize him. He ain't walking nowhere.
Just continuing to dismantle their opponent. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win. He just barely dodges.
And we can't
All right, well. Oh, Scott got me. Ooh, lucky I fell.
Going at her hard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. All right, so why don't we do this? This is a 27-minute match, folks. So if you think P-Cut is messing around, you got to watch these on your own time, because I'm not going to spend the entire half hour pausing it and having fun with it. We could literally do this all day. What I will do is I'll go to the end of it, and we'll see how this all ends, because everybody gets shots in on everybody else. Matt's going, check his oil. Check his oil. BF, go get the tables. BF called for the tables. I'm going to come in with the tables. Why can't y'all just love each other? We want tables. We want tables. We want tables. This is fun. We got the oil check going on. I'm going to scan to the end here. Now everybody's getting their licks on in here. Let me see. I will let where we at here. Who got eliminated? Oh, Bobby's already out at this point, Scott.
Yeah, he's the first one out, dude.
He's the first one out. Let me see. I'm going to get a little bit on Cyrax here.
Punished. The core of the entire anatomy could dramatically slow your movement down.
Oh.
This isn't the smartest thing to do.
Every man for himself. Oh, Scott turned around and give me the bin. Oh, no. He's going to fart on me. He farts on you, and then
shit.
Oh. Oh, we got out of it. I got out of it.
Stunner! Fuck yeah!
The WWE Universe will be super.
Bobby.
Oh, Cyrax. Get the body
Sorry,
slam
bro.
now.
Sorry, man. I mean, you know how this match ends, and, you know, Scott's my bro. I got to. Yeah.
Oh, and that buys some time.
Can't win them. Put them all assholes.
Oh, man, you can see he is feeling it now.
That's right. Widow Killer even lets us know that there are matches involving Perry Caravello. So for all of our PCL friends, if you want to see Perry in a ring like you've never seen him before, PCunt 420 right here on YouTube. Oh, I'm on the floor. So I said this little motherfucker's scrappy, but let's go to the end more now, guys, because I'll let you know that eventually we'll get to the keeps going. Eventually,
he might be getting you there.
I get eliminated. Let me see. Yes, I get eliminated. Oh, here we go.
It's down to Cyrax.
That's it.
Oh, Cyrax pinned me, little motherfucker.
It's down to Cyrax and Scott Fitzpatrick.
I couldn't believe that I got eliminated by Cyrax, Scott.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
I did not see the match going that way. Oh, Scott, who's tenderizing that ass? Scott's getting it in. Here we go, folks. It's coming down to it.
Oh.
There's approximately 3 minutes left to this video. Oh, Scott's holding his neck. Cyrax follows through. Nope. Backs off. Backs off. Oh, he's thinking about it.
What a knee.
God, hurry up and finish him.
Who knew Captain Caveman could fucking wrestle that good? Ooh, neck breaker. Swinging neck breaker. Captain Caveman. We'll have fun with this, and we're going to get into the Soulful Horoscope readings. We'll do Rock You Like a Horoscope coming up next.
Damn, bro, he's just stomping on your ass.
You got to see how it ends between Scott here and Cyrax. This is what the people wanted in the chat, and P-Cunt provided it for us. I know, see? Don't feel bad, Bobby. You're not the only one getting clowned on. I lost to Cyrax. That's why I said you know how this match goes. Oh, foot to the face.
The big boat.
God, can you really kick that high?
Scott can't put his legs around his neck.
I can put my leg above my head.
He can. Chair. Come on, Scott. Get it. One. Two. Oh, it's just slow ass count.
He kicks out.
Vince McMahon told him to count slow. Bullshit. We need Music Biz Marty to be the referee.
Finished just yet.
He would slap that shit down. Yeah. Yeah.
Third time be a charge.
Clothesline.
My brother used to do that shit all the time growing up.
All right, there's only about a minute and 40 seconds left of this video, folks. It's about to come down to it.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped.
Hand stomps.
Yeah, ooh, that's rough. That barricade is ridiculous nowadays.
God, that wasn't your fault. You were blind to his rage.
Referee got in the way a little bit there.
I felt like I was going to win. Right here is where I felt like I was going to win it.
And he's taking on a persistent assault. He's got to wake up and get in the fight. He was elusive there.
Oh! He got the George the Animal Steel in the face. What? Oh, he fucking cheated, Scott. He cheated.
Sprayed me, dude.
He fucking cheated.
Here is your winner, and still
Oh, you
Intercontinental Champion.
Oh, he throws the ref out the ring.
He has to be satisfied with himself, defending the championship like he did.
This was a great title defense from the champion.
Yeah, hats off to the champion. They could
Rigged.
not be kept down in this
Wow,
one.
P-Cunt.
I'm starting to think that wrestling may be fake.
Oh, he's playing it like a little honky tonk man. Wait, come on, man. Is that little Jeff Jarrett? What is that? Let's see. Oh, he's flexing now. He's doing all the moves. Oh, he's doing the Hogan.
That's the Hogan, yeah.
Oh, don't do the Hogan. You son of a bitch. Oh, there you go, man. So how about that? We ended up in Scott's hole, and we ended up falling down with the Cyrax match. We kind of end up like that, but that's what it was, folks. And we'll do it again when we can. That was Scott's hole.
Down in Scott's hole. Smoking a bowl. Down in Scott's hole. Smoking a bowl. She likes to fly, but Tammy's wings have been denied.
God.
Bye, Tammy. Till next time. Bye, Tammy. Till next time. That was Scott's hole. There you go. That's the fun we have here on the Vibe. BF Live, the Vibe. 3:03 in the midday. Right here. Let's go, folks. All right. We're going to head over to the Soulful Horoscope readings in a minute, but I got a funny video I was going to share with you. I don't mess with these things, but they kind of look cute and all. Maybe some of you guys mess with them. Bobby Nick, I guess you were one of the early adopters of this next technology I'm going to show you. We used to on our other show, we had that picture of you doing like goofy faces for some of our pictures for our segments and all. That's what That's what this video is about, buddy. Now, all these filters are like all over the place where you just hold your phone up to somebody's face and it does goofy things. But you were one of the early adopters of this where you kind of made a thing for a segment. But let's watch some of the kids in the family have fun with some face filters. That would be funny, Scott. The put
You don't like it?
No, I don't like it.
See, you got to put water in your mouth and then just turn and look. That would be a great challenge, Scott.
Oh my God.
Look at the kid.
Gina Levy used to do these all the time too.
Yeah, I thought of her too, Scott, because she's been. Oh, look at that! Is that a Gandalf filter?
Holy fuck, yeah.
Baby Cyrax.
Baby Cyrax.
Carla. Yeah?
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Oh, she got the big nose. Look at the kid. Look at the kid. There you go. That was a fun one. Oh my God.
Man.
I don't know how much fun I'd have just doing mine, but it's fun watching a whole collection of those. No, Andrew's not dead. He just plays that on podcasts in the middle of the day. He's Florida man. Andrew, Florida man. Vinny gonna rough him up. There you go. I'm glad to have Andrew. Even if he's sleeping, it's just nice seeing him in his new environment with our bro Vinny hanging out down there in Florida. There you go.
Vinny's a good dude.
All right. Well, we're having fun here in the middle of the day. It's 20 minutes after 2 o'clock where I'm coming to you from on the East Coast United States. Not to be saying he did to Cal, talking about Andrew. That's something that we say a lot on the videos that we play on Replayables, on 100 Proof Podcasting on Thursday nights at 10 p.m. East and Saturday nights. And I say it all the time. Our Florida shows, you guys are sick because during the week, it's like you're twisted and you want to keep us up to the wee hours in the morning and yourselves having way too much fun. So have too much fun with us this Thursday, 10 p.m. East on 100 Proof Podcasting on Replayables. We drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. We watch a lot of fun videos. We spin a wheel, and we have to smoke or drink or do whatever the wheel tells us. 10 p.m. East. The link is running in the chat. But right now, it is Wednesday. And on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we like to do the Soulful Horoscope readings, or also known as... Like a horoscope. So what I'm going to do... You guys are going to throw your signs in the chat for this Wednesday. I'm going to run over to my horoscope reading studio and play with my crystal balls to read you your Wednesday soulful horoscope readings. Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BS Soulful Horoscope Reading. All right, folks, that's right. I'm over here in my horoscope reading studio. I'm going to set a proper mood by playing my porn/horoscope reading music. You're going to throw your signs in the chat, and I will read your Wednesday soulful horoscope readings, also known as... Like a horoscope. I'm going to start off with my great friend Pecan. Thank you, everybody. And Pecan, seeing your daily generosity, you remind me that today is not only just any Wednesday, today is also Whack-A-Go. So thank you, Pecan, for your contributions always, and especially on Whack-A-Go Wednesday. I start off with Aquarius for my friend Pecan. Yeah, Bob, and now that my balls are feeling a little different and they don't feel like providing a number anymore, my crystal balls. So you won't have to. No number anymore. So you won't have to sweat the number. I always said that, like I said, I feel like a 10 until my day tells me otherwise. So I would advise everybody to do that. What's up, Vinny?
Let's just make up a number.
Make up a number. Like I said, yeah, I could have just made up a number and just kept going with this bit, Vinny, but I'm too honest of a guy. But Vinny, I think you're much like me and everybody else here on the show, where we start off our day saying it's a 10 until the world shows us otherwise, right?
Yeah, great.
That's the way.
How about this, Bobby friend? Every reading now gets a 10 out of 10 day. Right,
there you go.
The board, yeah.
10 out of 10 for all the friends. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with a 10 out of 10 for my friend Pecan. Thank you for your contributions today, Pecan. Aries for my friend Pecan.
Aquarius.
It's Aquarius. I said one thing, read one thing, and said another. Yes, this is the age of Aquarius for my friend Peacunt. Thank you, Vinny, for keeping me straight. Stay informed and keep an open mind, Aquarius. You may receive guidance from loved ones who have the best interest at heart. There might be an opportunity to seek feedback when it counts, and you could be pleased with the results. That's for Pecan and all my Aquarius friends on the vibe today. As I move on to Mandy Double Diff. I call her Mandy Double Diff because she's on the cusp. So she's an Aries and she's Libra. This is your first Mandy Double Diff. Aries, trust your gut, Aries. A popularity spike could send your social calendar to new heights, Mandy Diff. Leaning into your creativity may help you cast a wider net to gather connections. A tricky situation might unravel easily with a second opinion. That is your first of two Aries for my friend Mandy Double Diff. Now she is Aries and Libra. I will read Libra for Mandy Double Diff and all the Libras joining us today. This is your... A long-held dream might crack open, Libra, or a fresh face could shift your lens. A new connection might spark intrigue, perhaps bringing something unfamiliar and unexpected to the table. Stay committed to total honesty and openness. That is the second of two for Mandy Double Diff. That's for Mandy.
I don't understand having two signs. I thought you were only born on the one. You only get one.
But if you're on the cusp of another one, then
I am. I'm on the 25th of June. So because isn't it the 27th to the 27th or something?
What is your sign?
I'm a Cancer, but I'm a late Cancer. I'm a June 25th. So
I got Cancer. Yeah. I got the date as the 21st. June 21st is the date.
21st. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. All right, let's continue on here. I will get to all my fellas on the screen as soon as I get through. I'm going to do Cancer, please. This is for Juggalette Jen, and this will go towards our first for the bros on the screen. This is for Scott Fitzpatrick, Juggalette Jen, and all the other Cancers like Brian Clauder that normally join us. This is your Rock You Like a Horoscope. Like a horoscope. To my Cancer friends, don't be afraid to peel back the layers and go deeper. Uh-oh. Yeah. You may need to dig past the surface to get the real scoop on someone's thoughts. Consider skipping a wardrobe splurge. Your style may soon shift. Uh-oh, somebody growing out their clothes or something? Focus on working smartly and steadily. That's for all my Cancer friends joining us today. That was your Wednesday. The Queen of Hearts checking in on BF Live The Vibe. Thank you very much. Pisces for my newest friend, Queen of Hearts. Here we go, Pisces. Stick to what feels right for you, Pisces. A solid moral compass and lofty principles may steer you through murky choices. Humility and a grounded approach could go a long way. You might connect with a friend just when you or they need it the most, but you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, that was your Pisces for Wednesday's Soulful Horoscope reading, Rock You Like a Horoscope. This is for Chris Poppy, the creator of this fun track right here that caused me to change the name of this segment. Rock You Like a Horoscope. Rock You Like a Horoscope. Here I am reading Scorpio for my friend Chris Popke and for the fully shaved Stacey Allen. I'm not going to ask why we know that. I think it come up in chat one time. But here we go. This is for Scorpio. If wishes were horses, you begin divorces. I don't. That's all I got. If wishes were horses, we'd all gallop our way into a fabulous future. Step 1 to anything worth having may be a matter of saying it out loud. Turn your daydreams into a roadmap for your life. A friendly vibe may win you allies and sway others. It literally says that, Scott Fitzpatrick and Bobby Nick. It literally says vibe. Wow. A friendly vibe may win you allies and sway others. Well, thank you, Chris Popke. And yeah, Much like me doing this, I think there is some power to saying kind of out loud and letting people know your intentions. So have a great day, Chris Popke, and I hope that works out great for you on this Wednesday. I'll start at 11, says Terry Nee. I like that. There you go. Because he knows we only get one ride on this planet, so he's going to make the most of it. Gracias, BF. And to that I say, de nada. Mandy Diff is laughing. He said net fish. Uh-oh. Here we go. Leo cusp for the Virgo, for the space nerd. Here we go. Even if I have to double up, I will do that for some of my great people, and I don't know if I have or haven't, but this is for my lovely Leo friend, Space Nerd. Trust is non-negotiable, Leo. People may count on you to deliver quality work while staying grounded. You could soon rack up bonus points with your business contacts. Frustration with the status quo might just fuel your next big achievement. Leo, that means you're going to get pissed off and you're going to take care of stuff yourself. And since she's on the cusp with me, I am a Virgo. So this will be for Space Nerd's second one. This is for Not the Bees and a few other of our friends that are Virgos here in the chat now. For myself, zero in on efforts that could help you build something real is Virgo. You'll get more mileage from lifting others up than dragging them down. Sketch out plans for what's next and get the ball rolling without disrupting anything important. I like that. I'm always working on this show, and this is my future. It's what I want my future to be. So I'm always looking for clues about the future. I'm gonna keep the ball rolling, folks. All right, I'm gonna keep it rolling for Terry Nee, who comes in on this Wackago Wednesday with pickles and coming fun and a generous $2 super chat. Thank you for the Wackago Wednesday contribution. Oh, as I pick. Thank you, Terry Nee. Aries with the Libra on the rise, says Mandy Diff. The Libra's on the rise? I thought you were just happy to see me. All right, here you go. All right. There you go. All right, we're going to do Not the Bees. Leo cups Virgo, Space Nerd. Cup the bowls? Cup something. We were talking about cupping yesterday. March 31st, says Mandy Diff. I do. Maybe. MSIP checked in. What's up, MSIP? The most generous MSIP. Pecan. Have you thought of making a wrestling match with all the Clippers in it? Doom, yourself, and So Thorough Joe Burrow, and Stalin 19. There you go, Pecan. There's some food for thought, buddy. If you want to do, how about My Lost Interest? Our friend, our Clipper, yeah. My Lost Interest. What do you think about it, Scott? You got something on that?
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. I was going to say throw Lost in there.
We can't forget My Lost Interest or Kyoto's Knees that wants Sagittarius. Well, Sagittarius is a sign, but here we have fun on the vibe. We call it Vagittarius. It's not a sign, but it is here on the vibe. So this is for Bobby Nick, my Sagittarius friend. And it's also for Kyoto's Knees and any other Sagittarii or Vagittarius joining us today. This is your Wednesday Soulful Horoscope reading or your... Oh, I'll turn the volume up. Like a horoscope. Sagittarius and Bobby Nick, your intuition might feel off. Someone may crave attention, but it doesn't mean you should change your plans. Decisions from those in charge could bolster your belief that things are on track and your effort isn't going unnoticed. That is for my Sagittarius friends joining us today. Not the Bees is oogling it up. Space Nerd, now breed Jesse Howard. Thank you, Bobby Francis, Juggle Legend, and I say you're welcome. Don't be afraid to boy love. Don't be afraid to be alive. Be strong. Be proud. Don't be afraid. Chris Popke to love boys. Don't be afraid. Vinny, wake Andrew. Whoa, Stormy says there's a Cancer in here. Yeah, I know that, Stormy, but what's your astrological sign? Hi-oh, come on.
What's your sign, Andrew? Pisces.
Well, Pisces, I'm going to read this in an effort to keep my friend Andrew awake, and then we'll do Cancer again if we haven't done it already. Pisces, Andrew, stick to what feels right for you, Andrew. A solid moral compass and lofty principles may steer you through many murky choices. Humility and a grounded approach could go a long way. You might connect with a friend just when you or they need it the most. You mean like a guy come to Florida just for you? Kind of connect with a friend? You mean something like that, perhaps? Boy, Stormy. I'm going to read Cancer for Stormy, or since you requested it. She threw it out there. I'll read this again. I know I read it for Scott and all, but it says, don't be afraid to peel back the layers and go deeper. It sounds almost kind of sexual.
Yeah, really.
You may need to dig past the surface to get the real scoop on someone's thoughts. Consider skipping a wardrobe splurge as your style may soon shift. Focus on working smartly and steadily. That's once again for my Cancer friends. And we got
All
Andrew
my
awake.
Onions.
All your friends are what?
Onions. They got layers.
Hi-yo. There you go. MSIP Kissmas asked me a long time ago. Not the bees getting the love from Stormy. Wow, vibe says Space Nerd. Actually in the wording of the thing. It's a vibe. P Cutting getting the love from Stormy. Virgo for the bees too. We got that. Jen getting love from Stormy. I think we did everybody now. We did myself. We did Scott Fitzpatrick. We did Vegetarians for Bobby Nick. We just did Pisces for Andrew. So this is going to be last call, folks. I think we kind of just did all of them. So I'm going to scan the chat right here. YouTube, I'm not doing YouTube sign. No, I'm not doing that. Let me see.
Hi, welcome back.
Mine's Cancer too. We got you, Stormy. There you go. Oh.
Awesome.
YouTube, Leo and Virgo were similar and actually applicable right now. Well, there you go. Always at least one person. Oh, you're getting a sexy time, ladies. Got a crotch shot right there. Uh-oh.
Ooh, gross.
Oh, yeah.
What's up? They got a package delivery.
Not wearing no panties, Scott.
Uh-oh. That's not what we meant when we wanted to see a package delivered. That's what Scott would meant. My Lost Interest getting the love from Juggalette Jen. And I'm getting love from my friend, a contributor of this track right here. And a great... Thank you, Chris. He takes the sing-songy shit I do on air from time to time and makes fun stuff like that. Thank you for the 2. He says, we're doing it. We're whacking it. I'm with you on half.
Doing it.
I'm with you on half of that, and I'm not going to tell you what half I'm with you with. Thank you for the 2 on this whack-a-go. Oh, that's what you meant. I'm sorry. I got caught up in all the sexy music and Vinny with the shirt. I didn't know we were whacking it or what we're talking about whacking anymore, but it is Whack-a-Go Wednesday. All right, folks. Ogres have layers. Ogres have layers. Onions have layers. Shrek. There's a more you know. We got wisdom from Vinny and Shrek here. That's a more you know from Shrek and Vinny.
Some people can't tell the difference between the two.
Uranus. It's not a sign, but I would like to read it just the same. Hello, how you doing? Do you have... Oh, Space Nerd would like to know. She says a juicy man meat reference. Do you have any gray shorts or sweatpants, Vinny? Commando is the only way to go.
I brought my gray sweatpants and my gray hoochie daddies.
Uh-oh, he's going commando. All right.
Yeah, no, those are my black hoochie daddies.
Wake up, Andrew.
How was that?
I got an alarm going off.
That was me.
Oh.
Me. It's the sound guy here. Gotcha. Man meat, says Terry Nee. Yeah, you're getting the man meat. You're getting all the segments combined today. You're getting juicy man meat, Florida man, in the middle of the Soulful Horoscope readings. So I'm becoming obese. Great. Says Stormy.
I kind of was like, what the fuck?
I was like, I was thinking, I literally have a sound effect, Andrew, that says wake up. And I'm like, well, I got to hit that.
Yeah. That's a good one. You need to use that more often for Andrew.
That sounds real.
Yeah, that sounds real as hell. That sounds like it's happening here.
That's fucking all right. There you go. Thanks for letting me know how it's playing. Well, there you go. I got a good one for when Vinny's not there to shake him. I'll play that one. That's a long one too. Thing hasn't even stopped yet. That's on my soundboard. Not to be laughing. Dang it, BF. Go get your pizza rolls in the oven. They're burning. Fucking. Why that sound effect? It still won't stop. Oh, cause there you go. There you go. That's funny. They're burning it. My Tostino pizza rolls are burning up in here. I apologize for my inappropriate comment. Wait, no, I don't. You guys are good sports. What can I say? It's a sausage fest in here. What's a girl to do? If you get offended, you at the wrong show.
I remember that.
Mandy said stop. Hey, Vinny and Andrew, looking jacked, bro. Bro, you don't even know. Did you see them? Do you even lift, bro? Do you even lift, old school Nick?
Old sport.
Let me say something. Let me show
Hey,
you.
Bobby friend, when he wants Taurus.
Taurus, okay, I'll do that for her real quick. I'm gonna show them the because I will remind me of that again, Bobby. I'm gonna go to the video, the workout video, since the peoples want to see. They say he's looking jacked. I'm gonna show them why they're looking jacked. Ready? For those who didn't see it, if you saw it, you're gonna see it again. Look at these boys. Look at this. I bet you was turning all the heads at the gym, weren't you?
Hello, Frisco.
Like I said, when we were there, Andrew would look at the biggest influent motherfucker, and he'd be like, "Do that weight?" I'm like, "Shut up."
He would look at the biggest dudes.
Yeah, he would look at the biggest dudes. He'd be like, and they'd be like benching like 400 pounds. He'd be like, "Can you do that?"
Can you do that, pussy? Let me see. All right. This is why. Hey, what's up, Nick? Old Sport checking in from Andrew the Giant 96. Looking jacked, and this is why. Look at our boy Andrew. Lat bar. He wanted that lat bar I had on the sexy segment the other day with that girl.
Oh. He was practicing for when they're bouncing on it.
That's my dog.
Oh.
Come on, Drew.
God, you got some ugly feet.
Oh yeah, I tell him his feet look like bricks.
That's my dog.
Good morning, gorgeous.
Oh yeah, did you know what he's talking about, right?
I do that. Yeah,
that guy. Yeah, I'll give you her. I'll give you a chance to do that if you want to. Try to do your best. Do your best impression of that guy.
I can't do accents. I can just say, "Good morning, gorgeous. How are you doing today?"
Ooh,
now.
God say, good morning, gorgeous. You can't do an Australian accent. Act like you're talking about an Outback commercial.
Good morning, gorgeous.
You gotta stand up and flex your meat.
Wait a minute. He almost got it. He has got it. He's going to do an Outback commercial.
I have no vocal range. I'm tone deaf.
Do an Outback commercial. Just ready? You did it right there. Do it. Ready?
Try again. Good morning, gorgeous.
Say have a great day.
I'm recoiling on the inside.
That's okay, Vinny. There you go. That's okay, buddy. That's funny, man. I won't put you on the spot any longer. I'll throw you back to these videos, man. Let's watch the boys working out. All right, let me show you the next one that I got. For the people that didn't see him earlier, if you want to see him again, can't believe it. I love this the best.
It was all solid.
Say that again.
I don't know if you could hear it over my lovely chops, but he had some solid connection. I wouldn't want to be hit.
There you go. I'm telling you, man. Like I say it again. You've been there 48 hours, like 2 days, and you got the boy in the gym working out. So he's already doing more than he's ever done in a minute. Fly Guy D, I know that's Darren now, thanks to our boy Andrew letting me keep me straight on all the names. D? Checking in with Fly Guy Darren. Fly Guy D.
Darren.
What's up, man?
Good to see you, brother.
Vinny is back. Let's see.
Yes, over here when you are.
Yeah, what he said. He's gonna be ready for you next time you see him, Darren.
He just wants your ass here.
He's in the. Get your ass here, yeah. So he can squeeze it. All right, let's. Here's another one.
With all your might.
He's gonna be ready for you, Darren. He's in training, bro.
I said that wasn't no lightweight either.
Quit smacking your bag, Andrew.
There it is.
Quit smacking your bag.
With all your might.
Wait a minute. He says Andrew in that damn iPad.
Answer that damn
There it is.
We gotta get that other arm going.
You did clone me.
With all
Oh my god, I remembered your path.
Man, I don't know how you keep your shoulders in the sockets.
Yeah, I know, Scott.
That's like my favorite stretch in the whole world.
That's what shoulders are.
And my right shoulder's a little busted, but it still works just fine. I still got my stick.
There you go. That's another cool video. Kind of doing the segment. And there's the boys right there. Look at that, boy. What you gonna do when they come for you? Oh, hell yeah. We are tearing up the YMCA down here. Tearing up the YMCA. Well, there you go.
There he is.
You're fighting against yourself now.
Yeah, the rope kept getting stuck in his chair, so he's like trying to help up.
Keep it rolling.
I think at one point Andrew might have ended up in the air like the weight or something, right? Give me the counterweight.
You're over the bend now. You're almost halfway done. You're over halfway done. There you go. Yeah. Big pull.
I don't think I've ever seen Andrew move like that.
Come on now. You're almost there. You're right here. Come on.
Like I said, Darren
Oh my God, look at you go.
out at 5 in the morning. Darren, you got yourself a workout buddy.
Oh shit. That sounds like a challenge, man. There you go. Hey, and Vinny, tell us about. I thought I heard a little story on No Filter yesterday. That's right, Mandy Div. You're getting juicy man meat all over the place throughout the show today. I'm spoiling you today. But I heard. Let me wrap this up. We kind of ended up in the Andrew segment, but I didn't really wrap up. Let me get out of my horoscope reading studio and let's go back over here and talk. That was your Wednesday, folks. I hope you enjoyed them. Those were your Wednesdays. We do them Mondays, we do them Wednesdays, and we'll do them again on Fridays. That was the Soulful Horoscope reading. Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BF's Soulful Horoscope reading.
Oh, yeah.
So, Vinny, tell us a little bit about this. So you were nice enough to do the show with me yesterday and every day, and I really appreciate it, and I love having you guys on and seeing you. But you said, we're going out and we're doing something. So after the show, tell us how you ended up in the Y and making that video and all after the show.
You know, you just got this like spur of the moment, like, yeah, let's just go to the Y. So we're going around, like I said, it was super fun. We walk in and they're like, well, we need an ID. We left his ID, unfortunately, at the house. So they were like, oh, yeah, whatever. Like, oh, okay, just go, And so, like, we're, like, about to walk in and, like, check out the area. And they're like, oh, you guys want to check out the cardio area first?
Yeah.
Like, no. So then we walk into this big gym. There's a bunch of machines, bunch of everything. And obviously we saw, some booty. So we're like, you know what? Maybe we just hang around and work out for a bit.
Yeah.
It was good, and we tried to go into the pool, but they have a assisted chair that they used to go in it, but they don't have like a lift. So they pretty much were like, yeah, just me. They're pointing at me. They're like, you and two other big guys will come, pick them up and put them in the chair. And Andrew's face is like, no,
ain't happening.
So we skipped out on that, and then we just went back and we worked out a whole bunch.
Not unless you take them out to dinner first. But that was the funny part I wanted you to get to, bro, is that they kind of looked to assess your situation and with Andrew and say, you guys want to go see the cardio? And you said that yesterday on them. I'm like, how about no? You see who I'm with here, right? We're not exactly
doing go ahead. You can get him if you can get him on there, we could try.
Although me just now getting a visual of Andrew on there with a chair and you behind him, running behind him on a treadmill would be funny as balls, man. I think that I would love to. If we ever
I told him next time, we also hit the sauna in there, but his chair, I don't want it's got electricals, probably not the best. We tried it for a minute or two, just to see what it's like. I've never been in a sauna myself, and I said next time we go, we're gonna take him in some just regular old I'll drive wheelchair, no power or anything, so we can
a push manual
chair. 30 minutes.
It'll
be fun. It'll be real fun.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to, let's say it's 2:47 where I'm at on the East Coast of the United States, where Andrew is now, and Vinny, because he's East Coast, man. He's Florida, man, now. We got Bobby Nick. We got Scott Fitzpatrick. And we're going to take you at least up to the top of the hour, 3 o'clock, because we do 3 hours of live, hopefully fun and enjoyable entertainment every day. If you're watching on Andrew the Giant 96, this is BF Live, the Vibe Stream Show 303. If you got a chance, come on over here to the Vibe channel. Is he over at Bustin'? Who's Bustin'?
Vinny does that. He sneaks them in there.
I thought I heard some busting going on mid-speech right there.
I'll be right back.
Oh, I think he shit himself.
I think he might have it. Vinny sounded like he heard that from Audible, folks. But yeah, you were watching and or listening to the Vibe. Go ahead. What you got, Scott?
I was sorry about that. I was going to ask Bobby Nick if that was one of them Space Chief shirt designs he's got on there.
It is. It's the one for the darker colors. Yeah, but yeah, it's in the lounge. In the lounge designs, courtesy of Space Chief.
And Bobby Nick, it don't stick out as good as that old funky link that you sent me, but I did refresh the link. There is a brand new, more compact Bobby Nick link for the TeePublic store. And if you want that shirt that Bobby Nick has on right there, the Space Chief 75 design, that one, they have it in red. They got it all kind of colors, and you can get them put on on other items as well, like mugs and what have you. Go ahead and click on the link that's running in the chat for Bobby Nick's shirt for In the Lounge. Hey, Bobby Nick, and I'll brag a little bit. I'm wearing your first original shirt today.
I see that.
Is it not In the Lounge Wednesday today?
It is. 100%.
Yeah, so we'll do those plugs coming up. Because like I always tell you, the fun isn't going to stop with us, folks. It's the middle of the day. It's the middle of the week. We're getting on into the afternoon. Bobby Nick's going to kind of take it over here. He's going to be doing In the Lounge after 3 o'clock after this show, folks. But since you're already getting juicy man meat wrapped in throughout the entirety of the show, and we did a lot of our fun segments we like to do, like the Rock You Like a Horoscope and things of this nature, I got one more segment that I'm going to do for you. Because when I'm always out here looking for great content to bring you guys every day, Monday through Friday for 3 hours a day, when I get a hopper full of some certain stuff that I like to share with you of no particular category or anything, I like to throw it in a hopper and do a little segment here I've been doing for a long time called Internet Shite. Let's look at some fun stuff off the internet. Fuck yeah, this is the vibe, and this is Internet Shite, Bobby. What?
Yeah, you know what, Bobby friend? I remember when you created this segment.
Thank you.
Yes. on another show, and it's nice to see it still sticking around.
Thank you.
It's better than ever, I think.
I appreciate that you knowing that, Bob. And yeah, I think we have a special attachment to this because me and Bobby were some of the first two people to work together here on podcasting, and we would like produce segments and stuff all the time. We were constantly, and we still do to some extent, but not when we were doing a dedicated show together. We were constantly producing bits and segments. And Bob, I've also been having you and Andrew back and been thinking about the horny wheelchair guy. Sexy time.
Yeah.
We got choking on that one. This is where, after we learned that Andrew has many alter egos, he has another account on Twitter X, folks, called The Horny Wheelchair Guy. So we were just innocently doing shows one day, and we said, did you know that Andrew has an account called The Horny Wheelchair Guy? And not everyone knew. And boy, he was horny, and he's in a wheelchair, and he's a dude, and he would talk some shit to these women, didn't he, Scott?
Yeah, he's a poonhound.
Some of these men and these shmen, if you will, sometimes we had to give him a little guidance on maybe what was going on down between the legs. Maybe we'll bring that segment back at some point. Sexy time, because he would say some really funky statements to the ladies, and we would kind of go back and forth. So I have pictures in my chamber, old school pictures, and some things we can bring back, Bobby Nick. But right now, we're bringing back another old segment. Thanks for pointing that out, and I appreciate your comment, buddy. Thanks for helping me with all this. Let's see, and sitting with me through all this shit. So this is just interesting internet shite. When I'm, like I said, 3 hours a day, I'm always looking for fun content to bring you guys. And when it doesn't fit a particular category, I just throw it in this hopper, internet shite. This first piece I got is called, this is a Lego wall, guys. So this guy is so deep into the Lego game that he built a Lego wall into this house, but look beyond this Lego wall on internet shite.
Whoa.
Oh, he's got a grow room in there.
Oh, shit.
You got a Lego grow room, Scott.
Damn.
Of all things.
What do you got? So everyone, like, is it ice cream? That's the ice cream man? Or what is that? Construction? That's a... Oh, it's a dog, pet thing. Yeah, good, Scott.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking for other elements while I'm watching this, too.
Whoa.
Baseball field.
Oh, shit.
Or hockey rink or something. Baseball,
yeah.
Got the Yankees in there, of course.
This guy loves Legos.
There you go, bro. I've never seen anything like that. So that's cool.
That is insane.
I'm like, that's some pretty cool shite right there. That's some internet shite that we share on the vibe. Cool. That is freaking cool. Gives new meaning to bricked up. We're doing a different version of bricked up at the end of the show. Good afternoon. Oh, Don checking in. Hey, buddy. Somebody always sneaks in the middle of segments here, but we caught you, Don. Don getting the love from Space Nerd. Stormy says, hopefully JBX is doing okay. I heard a rumor he could be coming back soon to YouTube.
You never know.
Good afternoon, boys and girls, from our friend Don. He checked in because I'm going up backwards here. Care Bear says, BF, I forgot Taurus. Ooh, I did because we went, I went down kind of another road. You know what? Wendy is top tier here on BF Live. So you know what I'm going to do, Wendy? I'm going to call Audible just for you, and I'm going to read Taurus just for Wendy. That's right. I'm doing an auto go back bit for Wendy. Here, I'm sorry, my friend. Let's go back. Here we go. Real quick. I'm going to do everything. Here we go. Watch this. I'm reading the horoscope. Let's go. This is for Wendy. We're going to do Wendy Taurus. This is for my friend Wendy. I'm sorry, Wendy. You're right. I forgot, and I smoke weed. So I end up forgetting. So here we go. I'm going to read Taurus for my friend Wendy and any Taurus that maybe didn't hear it the first time. Here we go. Even got your... Here we go, Wendy. This is just for my friend Wendy Pack. My famous friend Wendy Pack. This is for her because Taurus, nobody does it like the bull. Here you go, Wendy, my dear. You got a gift for getting things done, Wendy. Do you have a gift for getting things done? I bet you do. Your opponents may tip their hats if you play fair and square, Wendy. Your big picture outlook might be small stuff. Oh, your big picture outlook, you might let little things slide. Don't let them bother you, Wendy. That's not contributing to your goal and your life. A flash of inspiration might untangle a puzzle, Wendy. That's a special Audible. Because I forgot for my friend Wendy. And now back to internet shite. There you go. Sorry, Wendy. Love you. Here we go. Cool as fuck. What a lonely, lonely man, says Popke of the Lego guy. That was kick fucking ass balls. My buddy has a lap guitar made of Lego, says Don Scott.
Don
Scott. Care Bear. There you go, Care Bear. Let's continue on with the vibe. All right, I got another piece of internet shite. I'm doing bits within bits right here on the vibe, but I'm doing internet shite right now, Wendy. I'm sorry about that, my dear. Let me get back in my internet shite mode.
Go out.
See, you're getting juicy man meat and you're getting internet shite at the same time, thanks to Vinny. Here we go. All right, here's the next one I have for you. My next piece of internet shite. Oh, it's this. Scott, we had Live Ween on last week. We like music. Bobby Nick's about to do In the Lounge, and he's going to tell you about In the Lounge and where you can hear some good music right after this show. But right now on Internet Shite, I'm going to show you this little cool thing that they plug these electrodes into different fruits, Scott, and they make different noises. Comparing different foods that synth make, the food makes. Listen to this.
Hello.
That isn't one of the sounds, Scott.
Sounds weird.
One of them sounds like Andrew screaming.
Yeah. Screaming at a dog, I think, too.
The synthesizer detects fluctuations in surface conductance and uses them to control sound. Pepper wasn't active for a while, and then watch this.
It's like face encounters of the third kind.
Something. But yeah, apparently when it detects the acids or any chemicals on the surface, this is how it responds. The lemon. See, the lemon's popping off, Scott. Because it's all that acid and shit, right? One more time around. Mushroom is kind of chill, right, bruh? I'm chill, bruh. All that hot shit must have made its way to the electrodes. And then Lemon's just popping off the whole time, bro. Hey, Billy.
It almost was sounding like a song.
Yeah, there you go. So just let you know, because music exists and all around us in life, I guess. Kind of what I got out of that. All right, Scott. One of my favorite things that I like to show here on BF's Internet Shite is our boy Corbin Millette, who likes to terrorize his parents. So I got one of those for you. We're going to finish up Internet Shite at 2:58 right here on the East Coast of the United States. And then we're going to come back and Bobby Nick, and we're all going to do our plugs because the fun's not done. Bobby Nick's going to do In the Lounge right after this show. But this is Internet Shite on BF Live, the Vibe stream show 303 for the Wednesday. Winding down. This is Corbin Millette. He putting a porch swing in his parents' living room, Scott. And you know how much mom loves him, like drilling holes and putting things from the ceiling that could possibly come down. Let's see how the parents react to porch swing in the living room.
My parents have been wanting to put a swing on the front porch, so I went ahead and bought them one, but I figured I should hang it somewhere so they get the full effect.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, so you wanted to get a porch swing.
Hell, on the fucking front porch, dumbass. It's not even
I like how the Jumbotron's still up in the dining room. Like, that's just a regular thing now, Scott.
This is a TV.
That's from a previous one.
Yeah. Your mom is going to beat your ass.
All right, well, take a seat, man. Relax, yeah.
I'd be worried about this one, Scott, because if you don't get the right kind of beam, you're going to bring some shit down.
Yeah.
I always worry about when I do stuff and have to do major, pinning up or put up a hook in the wall, Scott. Absolutely.
Yeah.
The best.
If I didn't have to break my neck to watch the TV while I was swinging right now.
So you gotta hang that up on the front porch?
Fuck no, this thing's ugly as shit.
At least it's not water.
Gosh, Corbin. More holes in the ceiling. Hang it outside. It's finally nice out.
Come take a seat.
I'm sitting on that.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, and you drilled it up into the ceiling?
Yeah.
I'm not sitting on that. Things are gonna fall.
Oh, mom, she's a little big into her. She could have challenged that thing.
She's so relaxed. It's so
Putting a porch
and there you go. Mom didn't hate it that bad. There you go, guys. There's a few pieces. We're going to wind down this episode of BF Live, the Vibe 303, folks. 303. But there you go. That's how we do it. That was just a little bit of some stuff I had in the hopper for Internet Shite. And with that, I am spent 3 hours exactly. 3 hours exactly of live, hopefully fun and enjoyable entertainment. We hope you made your Wednesday just a little bit better than it would have been if we hadn't been here. I will go over to Andrew first. We'll do Andrew, we'll do Scott, and then we'll finish up with Bobby Nick because he's got the big list. So, Andrew, any last words for today, my friend? Vinny as well? Anybody?
We were muted.
Oh, okay. It's okay. You can talk now. Okay, go ahead.
Thanks for having us.
Hell yeah.
It's been cool.
It has been very fun.
Thank you, Vinny. I appreciate all your positive vibes and hanging out. Want to hang out with me for 3 hours a day on Andrew the Giant 96 channel, Andrew. Thank you for co-streaming my show. And any friends, I'd like to be your friend over there on Andrew the Giant 96. If you got a second, make your way over here to BF Live the Vibe and give me a free subscribe over here. It'll help me stay above 1,000. Thank you, Andrew, my friend, today and every day. You're my bro. Florida man, Andrew and Vinny. We'll see you again tomorrow. And we'll see you on some other stuff, maybe even later on. Scott, what do you got for the rest of the day, buddy? And your last words and plugs.
Yeah, I always get this time wrong on Wednesdays, but the Lunatic Lounge is it 8 o'clock Eastern time? Bobby
9
o'clock Eastern time on Bobby Nick's channel at Bobby Nick 1978. And also Thursday would be No Filter Andrew and Friends at No Filter Andrew And I also plan on keeping this championship belt for a very, very long fucking time, Bobby.
Oh, hell yeah. That's right, because we didn't even get into it. We got into it a little bit at the beginning of the show, and Scott's really got them good guns, man, I will say. He's the NXT champion on these fun peak hunt videos. While you might have seen him got his ass beat by Cyrax in that fatal four-way, Scott gets some revenge. You got to go to peak hunt 420. Click on
well,
the
you know
link in
what?
the chat
You know,
and see some more wrestling.
I have something to say about this because you know, Scott, you won that belt from me, but guess what?
Yeah.
You didn't pin me for it, so I want a rematch.
Oh shit! Well, it sounds like our boy Peacon's going to be busy because he's getting a lot of ideas thrown him in the chat. Like one of them was have all the Clippers in our universe, have like a fatal four-way or how many ever you need to have a fun match for that. But that's the fun that we like having here. I appreciate and love you guys so much for not only having me, but for having fun with the stuff that we do and taking it to next levels. We're going to continue doing it every day, Monday through Friday from 12 to 3. I'm going to turn it over to Bobby Nick, though, because Bobby Nick, he's going to tell you at least about the shows that he knows that he'll be doing later on.
Well, right after this, 3:30 p.m. actually Eastern, on rumble.com/the Bobby Nick Show. You can check me out in the lounge. Fuck yeah, because I do a little music video show, guys, over there, and you could join me. And for the low price of $1, you can see your music video request on my show. So just hop on over. Come on, boys and girls. And then, like Scott said, tonight we're doing the boner episode, members only, 9 p.m. Eastern of the Lunatic Lounge. So yeah, at Bobby Nick 1978 on YouTube, and yeah, so go over there and remember the fuck up, man. Only $4.99 a month.
There you go.
Yeah, that's about it.
The Chunkster's ready. He says, "I'm gonna fuck shit up in the lounge." Well, you got to do that at 3:30. And right. Rumble can be tricky to navigate. So before you leave, if you want to really know where to find Bobby Nick in the lounge, click on that Bobby Nick link that has Bobby Nick 1978 and his Rumble link. That's running throughout the chat. And you'll make your way right over there at 3:30, $1 a song. It's a fun vibe, if you will, folks. The vibes will continue over there. So we had it. We did it. We done it. We're doing it, boys. Thank you, Bobby Nick. Thank you, Scott Fitzpatrick. Thank you, my sexy friends, Vinny and Andrew, the Florida boys. And thank you, everybody in the chat family who helped me contribute to the Wednesday, the Wackago Wednesday. I'm trying to think and find an element. And please join us here every day, Monday through Friday, for good, positive vibes like this. Like I said, for my boys, Scott Fitzpatrick, Bobby Nick, and the Florida boys, I am BF Bobby Fran saying peace and love. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, and we'll see you the next time we see you right here on the Vibe, folks, because it's not bye, it's just bye for now. And we'll see you the next time we see you on the Vibe. Peace and love.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.